Hey, it's Russ Payton with Roleplaying Board Radio. We're playing Base Raiders Gate 9. Last session, the players helped with the civil rights movement in the...
Good?
They did good. They stopped riots.
There's a lot of interest in
We helped, yay.
You also got to New York City, aiding the underground, but... let's first catch up with Agata, because Agata has been having a few interesting few weeks.
Yes.
Coming to terms with her new existence. So you can narrate this to basically, I would imagine you're coming to terms. Your basically your personal plot line, subquest, if you would, has been resolved as you've made your choice. You get your powers, but you let an alien death god free. That was your choice. So,
that was my choice.
And then you had to take some me time away from the rest of the group. So what has Agata been doing?
For a moment, I wasn't sure what to do, but due to the stress and anxiety weighing on me of releasing an ancient death god. But I, as a distraction, I got back into my blog. I started using the powers I had attained to enter these places that are closed down or off limits. My urban exploration blog has been updating more frequently. And as the avid followers, Trey, will know, it was on hiatus for a time. And I'm sure that my many followers are glad to see it updating. So I sort of worked out my problems through that blog, vaguely alluding to them, talking about them, and relating them to the emptiness of societal constructions that have since fallen apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, wait, what was the typical post like? You're like trying not to TMI, but still trying to work it out.
So it was just like Tumblr.
Do you ever feel like possessed by
like
an extraterrestrial necrotic?
I always thought that song "Crawling in My Skin" was kind of shallow, but now
You get it.
yeah,
I don't know if
Agata is listeing to.
yeah, Agata is a lot of Nine Inch Nails,
Oh my
So
God.
much Linkin Park.
Evanescence. So okay. All right, so you've been. Eventually, you come back. What does Agata want to do now? Probably you want to at least reconnect with the people.
I want to reconnect. I want to make sure I haven't permanently fucked up Trey. Because last I saw, he was in the library.
Yes.
Just screaming.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
He was King Rabbit in the
King
library.
Rabbit, yeah. I want to make sure that those people in that skyscraper aren't still there.
Oh,
No, they definitely still are.
Yeah, the one we threw the
Nanotech
tablecloth.
is definitely still haunted.
Yeah.
Oh no,
But it's under a sheet now.
Yeah, so that's...
But
it's fine.
it's my hope that I'm going to solve that soon.
Okay,
So.
alright, so we'll solve that.
So you get back to the brass door, and it just looks totally trashed.
What the fuck?
There's also a couple new people there, and some non-humans there.
Okay.
So
I remember that we said we were going to let that ancient mummy crash there.
yes, the priest of Anubis is there. He is futilely trying to tell. There's also a Ludian alien there who is crushing various fruits.
Just
and
crushing them.
into a over a cup so he can.
Oh, he's making a juice.
He's making a
I think
juice.
he's a mixologist.
He is a mixologist.
We
yeah.
have literally a
Okay.
demon.
Yeah. There's a imp.
a literal demon.
Yes, a little
It's a
imp
pincer
guy.
stream.
So you walk in. You can play. Well, who wants to play Noglab? Who wants to play Warbot 555?
Is it the same Warbot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always been the same Warbot.
All right, I just wanna
the
make sure.
asshole who
Yeah.
does not.
Is he still playing Full Metal Panic?
He has beaten Full Metal Chaos and
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, yeah. He's playing all the classics. He's ignoring as the
Did you give him
other.
Crash Bandicoot?
He hates Crash Bandicoot. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, he is.
Oh, man.
He's an asshole.
His lasers actually goes off. When you mention
So, you don't know what's going on.
Iron Giant releases
Who
a
wants to
weapon.
play? I think it was Philip the Ludian.
Phil is the Ludian.
Yeah.
Nogleb is our hype guy / Barrel Monkey. And
he's an
Frankie,
imp.
the priest of Anubis, is our shot girl.
Yeah. And there's a couple other people
is
there
our
too.
Resident speedrun
Entertainment?
YouTube.
Yeah.
It says Warbot started an LP channel.
He needs to start an LP. We gotta monetize him.
We gotta
somehow.
Twitch him.
Yeah, no, he has a Twitch channel. He gets donations, but other than that, he's basically a squatter. You can tell him to do things, and he'll do it with an attitude. I mean, like,
That's
it's
fine.
snarky. So you go in there. Who wants to play Noglab? Who
I
wants to
can't
play?
remember how Noglab talked, actually.
Yes. He's,
Okay,
like that.
I guess I could do Warbot.
okay. No, Caleb should be Warbot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I mean, yeah. So, you go in. Who do you want to talk to? Wait, who wants to be Frankie, the Anubis priest?
I have not met Frankie.
Neither have I,
Give
so
me a
it's-
capsule.
so-
Okay. He's a ancient Egyptian mummy priest.
He's just happy to be here.
He's happy to be there. He likes kitten. He likes photos of cats, and he's very fascinated by
Was
it.
introduced to the iOS
Yeah.
via.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got it. All right.
Kindly old grandpa,
Yeah.
who's undead, and
Has some
he's-
sort of
Yeah.
relation to me, I
Yeah.
think. In that we had to defeat him. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember that guy now.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
didn't realize we'd, made him a morality pet.
Apparently, he did.
Who
So yeah, who do you want to talk to? First?
I tentatively push open the door to the bar, kind of look around. See
There's
if
a couple
it's
other
trashed.
people there too, human and non-human.
Customers?
You don't know. There is one young woman there by the Ludian who is just magically creating various produce.
That he's crushing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I ignore that for now.
So it's
I have
like a Gallagher bit.
Yeah.
many other things to take in. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. For mummy, you.
Yeah, you're cleaning.
Hold on.
What?
I'm about to get a 3x multiplier.
Oh, see, is he addicted to Candy Crush now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone's playing video games and no one is.
Our staff is
Actually, Noglab is definitely working.
You gave him this addiction,
Yeah.
Trey. You did this.
Noglab
Hey.
yeah, it's
fussing with the
you.
drapes
Yeah,
on the settlement.
It's been a minute. Where is everybody?
Oh,
Customer. No, I co-own.
She belongs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Co-own this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. What's your? Are you a?
I'm Noglab. Hello.
What are you?
Would you like something to drink?
No, not.
We have
from-
many beverages.
No,
They're
not
delicious.
From, no, that,
Especially the pomegranate. Try the pomegranate.
You really want to see him do the thing with the pomegranate.
It's glorious.
It's not at all like Thailand.
I don't have any point of reference for anything.
Wow,
any of
the
you are
internet
talking
has
about.
caught Frankie up fast.
Okay.
The first thing you do when you get on there.
You
Magical information.
go ahead and do the thing with the pomegranate. Where's I don't know, Vince or?
They come, they go, they come back.
Okay. Is everything still under the sheets? I peek under.
Oh, yeah.
The sheet in the center of the room.
You fool! Avalon will save me!
There's a sign
Please don't
that
touch
says
that.
employees only.
Yeah, Warbot. I
Don't
know.
raise a sheet.
Warbot. I got it.
Warbot actually knows where they went, so.
Oh yeah.
Like, so, this Axel guy, he's like a man, but he's an Axel, right? So he's
Yeah.
like kind of like a Doombot.
Are you finding someone to relate to?
But he's made of meat, and like, I mean, he
Listen,
can,
Warbot. That's
he
great.
can take
but,
less missiles than some people, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like one missile
Yeah.
would probably do it.
Okay, Warbot. Do you know where everybody else is? Like
What?
Logos and Vince and
Noglab is trying to force a pomegranate juice that's half spilled.
I take the pomegranate juice so he stops.
Yes. Try the pomegranate. It is delightful.
Yeah, there was like there were a bunch of people here, and then they
Like a bunch of people
fought, but the
Who?
other people stopped them fighting. Like
here?
yeah, weird people.
Give me an example. Weird how? Weird green breath kind of weird or
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was.
is everybody
the
fine?
meaning of it.
Everybody still alive? Did they trash the place or was that you guys?
What?
The place?
It seems structurally secure. It's like fine.
Where are they? Do you have GPS on you?
They went to New York.
They went to New. Why'd they go to
They
New
were going
York?
to like some underground with more magic folk.
Do you, Mummy? I'm sorry. What's your name?
Frank.
Frank, right, Frank. Where did they go?
Did he stutter?
Frank, come on. Wow. It's pretty rude.
Look,
Yeah,
I've read your
the
blog, so you're obviously one of those internet people, so I'm sure you
olive oil, like the one that smells like olive oil. He wants to start like a barter bar.
A what?
He's asking everyone like to trade stuff to start a bear, and he needs a teleporter.
Okay.
And then the one with the one that keeps talking to himself. He's got like a magical spirit that follows him.
Right,
The crazy
yeah,
one.
okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go talk to Death about that.
What? Death?
I don't know the guy. I mean, I really, honestly, I can't even relate to it as a concept.
Okay. What about the?
Like, it happens here. I just like see. Look, he died. There he goes. That's how it should work.
Right. Well, okay. What about the guy that owns corn?
I guess he's with them.
Okay.
I don't know.
So they're all in New York right now?
I'm not their secretary, man. Like,
I'm just asking you, Warbot, like where they probably went, alright?
they're
Chill
with New
out.
York. I mean, shit's probably exploding by now. Just follow it.
No, I got it.
All right, and see. The bar's a bit of a mess. So meanwhile, also Vince has been away for a while. So what drew Vince away? My guess would be trying to reclaim his identity or something like that. But I don't know.
So this
salvage his career.
Yeah. So coming off of the last missions that I was on, because
Was that the memory library?
The memory library, I believe, is the full last one that I was going through. I was also having the issues with addictions and knowledge because that was highly, highly traumatic for me.
Sure.
People just can't handle their knowledge.
So part of that remained when I heard about some of the civil rights stuff going on. I actually contacted my former partners. Explained a little bit of the situation that was going on to them, and then tried to organize at least benefits to try on as much as I could on my side, but also bringing up the police for eventually getting my identity back. So seeing if we can start the ball rolling, going towards that.
Well, it's one or the other. Are you going to help the other people, or are you going to help yourself?
Helping the others, just but
Okay.
also.
Give me. Do you have contacting?
No, but I did have presence. So
Okay. Yeah. Give me presence.
presence, that's at least with discussing.
Didn't we drag everyone out of the library?
Yeah.
All right.
I remember I got a sheet.
So.
Put them all on a tarp and dragged up the tarp.
Oh yeah. You got all the other. So what'd you get?
Just one. So.
Okay. You're not making much way. I mean, you help some.
I've been away for a while, so.
You have been disbarred.
Which is to be expected,
Yeah.
so.
Can't be a
For
robot lawyer.
you. Well, it's not related to that. It's actually.
Robot lawyer.
No, it's because you find out you are wanted for questioning, and they have raised several ethical concerns with some of your casework, which you can give me an academics check.
Okay.
You don't remember the details, but a lot of details are kind of fuzzy, so you're not really familiar with what's going on.
All right, +4.
All right, yeah. Oh no, the government has it in for you. They want you. There's actually a message, on.
We have it in for you.
No.
The government.
Yeah.
Check your stocks.
The EPSA, Empowerment Proliferation Security Agency, has essentially pressured the bar to disbar you because they want you for various legal reasons. Because for one thing, you're associated with Dr. Saul, who is now a fugitive. They want you in for questioning. They say we can make. Yeah, no, they mentioned we can make this go away if you meet with us.
I really don't trust them at this point, so... And considering that I have a
Well,
lot
they can't. They haven't. You're still a legal free citizen. You're not wanted for any crimes as of yet.
just questioning, technically, so...
Not even legally questioning. This is all under the table stuff. You know that they don't want to prosecute you for any crimes. They want to turn you. They want to make you a snitch. They want to make you a criminal informant. With a 4 and that, that's what they want to do.
Okay. Well, that's depending unless Saul's issues come to head, which, granted, I've been...
What issues?
whatever issues coming up that you have not disclosed to us, if you have any. So, but I can't. I don't know. You've not said anything, so I'm not trusting what they're saying.
No, they tell you he's a fugitive.
Yeah. Well, they tell me right now, but also I realize we just had a bunch of issues with them chasing us regardless and briefly stripping us of our citizenship. So
No, it was never stripped. That was the
Oh, it was never
point of it.
stripped. Okay, so-
you hacked the
Took
computer.
care of that shit.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I know. That's
I've had a lot of voices speaking in my head at this point.
That's a common theme in this campaign.
That is. So, but until I actually have the issue of the haunted popsicle
Sure.
popsicle house.
Minor problem.
Yeah, that minor-ish problem, and also using that to solve our other problem of world-ending fungus. So,
Oh yeah, you
That's
got
still a
that.
problem?
That's
it's
still an
still
issue.
there. I mean,
Right.
you know.
because that was
Why don't I throw that in the library too?
no.
That'll just be the nope dimension.
Then we literally become the plot line for Common Rider Guy. It happens.
Actually,
Well, I haven't seen that both in and out of character, so
Yeah,
I say
so-
we do it.
and I'm a game master. I'm saying nothing related to Common Rider will ever happen in this game. So,
Which is why I want to prevent that. So therefore, no.
So,
Common Rider, everything's so hard.
so
Anyway, but
so
want to put him in there too.
you've been out of contact for a while. You have to go. You go back to the brass door. You see a similar scene. There's not as many. You get there late at night. So, or do you hang around for a while, or do you just?
Yeah, I
teleport?
try and tidy up the place.
Okay, you tidy up the place. What do you do with the other people? The young woman there is apparently some sort of minor wizard who can summon.
I ask everybody there if you're either A, customer, B, looking for a job. If
Okay.
you're neither of those, get out.
They're all customers. Apparently, that's what they say.
Have they paid for anything?
Some of them.
I make the ones who haven't paid for anything get out.
How do you do that?
Let's see.
are you going to show them the otherworldly door?
You can do
If
that.
it comes to that, I say I'll give you one chance to get out before I make you get out.
Do you have intimidation?
I do.
Is it good? Go ahead and roll intimidation.
1.
Okay. All but one of them leaves.
Who's left?
He
old Charlie.
is a guy who wears a fedora with cargo shorts.
Does he have socks and sandals on?
He does have socks and sandals
Damn
on.
it.
It's the gentle sir.
Yeah, it's a gentle sir.
All right. Look, man, you can't stay here.
Yeah.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I am wanted by all. I am a dark warrior for justice. He starts monologuing.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the way out. I open a gate.
Yeah. All right, roll your skills.
1.
Okay, he gets a 0. So he goes away. Where do you send him to?
Ooh, I know. If he's from the alt-right, then he wants monarchy to return, so send him to feudalism.
You can't send him through time. Only through space.
I regrettably didn't think about it too much, so I sent him to Russia.
Okay.
The last place that I really remember being.
What?
So that's
There's a
the area-
Siberian mail
Yeah.
post office. It's like, God damn it, not again.
Can I walk in just as he's done doing
The
it?
gate closes
he
as you
could
go.
have he could have gone to the place where we set off the atmosphere, not
Right.
The atmosphere recovers.
Eventually.
Yeah. It heals.
But
I just want to see. I just want to walk in as the gate closes.
Yeah, the gate
Just goes-
closes.
Just goes. Got it.
Vince, what's up? It's been a while.
Zone.
Yeah. No. Where have you been? Oh, did you just get here? Pointing at where the portal came from.
Yeah. I've been here a little
Jim
bit.
Bus turning up the volume.
Are you a new customer?
No, I kind of live here.
Where did all these people?
It's like It looks like we've gotten a little bit busier.
Did you know them or anything?
I know Warbot over there.
Well,
which-
everybody knows Warbot.
so
I mean, by now his channel's pretty popular. Are we on stream right now, Warbot?
Shut up!
We're on stream.
that's his yes. Anyway, so
Where's everybody else? I thought they were with you.
last I checked, that they were headed to New York. That's the last base information that I received. I've been trying to
What I've
deal
heard.
with my own mess here.
Actually, you didn't hear that. I don't know where you would have heard that.
I would say out.
All right, they have their own group meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although
Giant group me.
I'm guessing, walking back over to the popsicle house, like I'm walking over. I'm guessing this is still
Yeah, it's still there.
pulling the.
Avalon will save me, you
Yep.
fool.
Yeah, that's about the same.
Hold my beer.
That's the problem I'm tackling next.
Oh, that's me too. Cause
Oh, yeah.
well, I found out that the Warbot Arena is where the reset codes are.
Oh,
So
where
we
he's
found
from.
out. Yes. So
Oh.
he's not coming with us, by the way. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, that seems like it'd be
But
pretty
he's
traumatic.
willing to give us the access code, so hopefully we'll be able to cleanse that. I can establish the communication with the base nanites, and then we can correct.
Frank, just chill. Frank.
Do I remember him?
Were you at the memory library?
We picked
Yes,
Frank
I
up
forgot.
from the library. This
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Ancient- yeah,
some of
Osiris's guardian.
some of my memories are kind of fuzzy about that area.
is,
So
you should
I've,
get some more RAM. Sorry, just trying to relieve tension.
yeah. So not fully a robot, just a
Not what
cyborg,
brings
so.
the new master.
Anyway.
pomegranate.
I've just been waiting around for the other guys
thank
to
you.
get back.
Yes, try it. It's
His
delicious.
pomegranate drink's pretty good if you want to.
Okay. Well, at the moment I'll try it, but yeah, we need to figure out what our next step is because I think everybody else is still in New York.
Yeah. Well, with Agata, you can tell. With the fate point, you could teleport both of you to New York.
So can you actually get us there, or
I mean, yeah.
where have you been?
If you follow my blog, you'd know that.
Oh, Web 2.0.
So well, I've been kind of busy. So
No, me too.
Yeah.
so my Twitch stream is probably already gone away by now. So
All right. So
I see
the
somebody else is playing it.
yeah.
Alright, Warbot 69 here. Speedrun tactics for action. Twisted metal.
Guys, get out.
Goes better when
Don't forget, streamers have to answer questions from viewers too. So
Are you actually a
Oh
robot?
yeah, they're my mom's friends. They're just leaving.
all right. So the two of you.
His eye diodes flash the word wink.
How did you flash that in basic?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, so the two of you teleport to the underground. They have a system that allows you to teleport in a sort of gate room where there are guards there to make sure that you're not,
Super
intruders.
weird and trying to kill them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or for the government.
Yeah.
So
Did
you
Knight
repeat
Errant
yourself.
take us there?
Knight Aaron showed you how to get there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, night Errant.
So yeah, it was kind of a thing to get a hold of him. But yeah, you're all
As
caught up now.
Things in this campaign go, it wasn't much of a thing.
Yeah, it was only one,
It didn't involve doing a wave sign canceling of one X thread on top of another X thread.
Yeah.
I still think we can get a third.
Yeah, let's go for the
hat trick.
Hat trick, yeah. Meanwhile, back in the underground themselves, let's hear, Ivan, what are you going to be doing?
Drinking heavily and asking about Azure Mask because
I thought it was Blue Mask.
it's Azure.
Yeah, Azure, okay.
That's
Azure.
still
Blue Scepter.
There's Blue Scepter, who is the Green Lantern type, but also the superhero who kidnapped or beat up. I'm not kidnapped.
Yeah, he kicked our asses
Yeah,
because
he
we were
kicked-
about to commit a crime.
Yeah.
So
Probable cause.
You want petty revenge.
All right. No, actually, no, that was not why.
Okay.
He's in a crisis.
Okay.
He's trying to figure out who the hell this guy was. How bad am I really? And he's trying to figure out which way to go with this.
Okay.
Oh, Ivan, you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
You have no
This is
future.
why we have such high recidivism.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you're drinking. So you can give me a contacting check.
Yeah, sure.
5 syllables, that's pretty impressive for a con.
Oh my gosh.
God, guys.
Go play with your toys. Base contact. So I'm just using my own on this one right now. It's
Yeah.
going to be 2.
2.
Yeah.
Again, you find out about the. Let's see here. The Memorial in Miami, because that's where.
Yep, had
it
that. A
was.
reporter who was writing his bio.
Yes,
Maxwell
Maxwell
Gutierrez.
You do get a lead that he may be in New York at the time. In fact, he may be looking into the
How can
underground, trying to find a way in.
doubly convenient.
He wants a dealer.
You could maybe do a quid pro quo with him. you wanted to follow up on that. But let's see here. Next up, Jeff. What are you doing in the underground? Just hanging out? Checking out
I'm
stuff?
basically here in support.
Okay. So,
The-
are you checking out the market? Just drinking?
well, of course I'm checking out the market.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah.
A lot of we'll buy it at a high price kind of types.
And the old Knight Rider gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, any old Night Ranger gear?
Oh, Night Ranger gear. That would require a skill check of some sort.
belongs in a
museum. What skill do you want to use to try and figure that out?
I don't suppose I can scam into technology. So.
You can use technology.
Yeah, I get on the. They have a Facebook marketplace running on dark Facebook.
Show me the.
They use
background.
Dysphoria. Because this is an
8.
Dark Facebook
yeah.
is a problematic name.
Oh no!
Only if you make it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't say black Facebook.
Yeah.
Now you did.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
So,
There's your trouble. Your troubling minstrel show reference.
yes, there you go. All right, so technology, yeah, you do recognize some of the tech that is there that you thought was Night Rangers, and you talk to people about it. You realize this is standard ideal tech. You know, that your grapple guns, your armored gauntlets, that kind of thing. But you do. Where did Night Ranger operate? Was he on the West Coast?
Yes.
Or did we, okay.
We didn't specify exactly where, I
Okay.
think, but Southwest or West Coast.
Okay. He, you do find one piece of gear that you realize must be unique to Night Ranger. It is a customized aerosol dispenser, which you remember because he used it to. Actually, no, it's very relevant. Night Ranger is one of the people who dealt with the Gate 9 incident, and this was one of the dispensers used to treat people who were transformed into monsters. Maybe the very one that you were hit with. Sprayed in the face with in order to counteract your mutations, or at least sedate you. Again, that whole thing's a little fuzzy.
Get the spritz bottle. For,
Yeah,
You know.
well, it's a custom-made one. So.
Bad.
Yeah,
So,
Bad mutant.
Yeah.
Off the couch.
what else could it reasonably easily be made to aerosolize?
pretty much anything. It's a high performance made with a nanofabricator kind of thing.
Okay. With 60 loot in total.
If you want to build the power out of it, you could. You need to.
Because I'm thinking to take this show to the next level,
Okay.
we need some smoke effects.
Okay, that'll take you some time, but we can build that.
Later.
Yeah, but yeah, you get it. So we'll
right.
figure out the total cost later.
Yeah,
So you want a fog machine with mutate capacity?
Well, no, it's just
It doesn't.
well, it's just an aerosol dispenser. It doesn't have any of the. Well, it might have trace amounts of the drug used to treat you.
If we get the nauseator working,
Yeah.
we're basically
The
recreating.
nauseator blew
That's
off.
your point. Damn it.
Remember, the nauseator blew off.
Slap some hallucinogens in
Yeah.
it.
No,
Fix the
And
nauseator.
attach a grenade launcher. We're good.
I'm pretty sure I could hack aesthetic into hallucinogenics pretty easily.
Oh yeah, auditory hallucinations.
Oh, God.
You could already do the brown note if you wanted to.
Damn.
So, American Pharaoh, what are you going to be doing?
I guess I am going to be looking for a teleporter.
Okay. What skill do you want to use?
Former Godhead.
Is
I
that
know
a-
lots of different languages.
Yeah, that'll
It's
work.
got networking.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Are you still Trey?
Yes, Trey came out on top.
Oh no, Queen of the Nile is networking, so I'll use Queen of the Nile. Former Godhead is a mummy move. I have a 3.
That's superhuman. too?
Superhuman.
Yeah, there's actually, it seems every single ideal base has a teleporter pad. There is one that has already been pulled out in there. However, it would cost 120 loot to buy. But there are other bases.
5 loot.
Yeah, you only have so you could buy that or try and obviously he would accept work from someone who is an experienced base raider type. There are other bases. There are actually locations you could buy and then go to get a teleporter pad from. So there is one available. There is one location available for 5 loot. That's probably going to be the most dangerous location. But it goes
fancy
from
that.
5 to 50 loot.
Are there people there?
Well, that's the thing. He can't give you any information about it. 'Cause,
Well, I want like 5 loot, but no one dies as a result of my actions, or suffers, or is horribly injured, or feels sad, or...
Do you mind if I help out?
No, it's fine.
Do you mind if I help out?
It all depends on how you get it. You know, I mean, that's your choice, man. I'll just tell you where it is.
I'll kick in.
I'm just selling information.
Oh, hi. He owns corn.
The band?
Yeah. Yeah, the band? Oh, awesome. Can I get an autograph there? I can sell it.
No, they found
They
it.
apparently don't get much music down here in the underground.
Well, I'm from an alternate timeline,
It's like
asshole.
the Midwest.
Yeah. When the universe blew up in the 90s, all right?
And there was nothing but corn.
Yeah. Yeah, you could buy another location for more loot.
Or
but the cheapest.
could we buy a less shitty location for more loot?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The cheapest one is 5. The most expensive is 50. There's one at 20, and then one at 35. 5, 20,
I'll
35.
kick in
50.
15 then, and if you can scam somebody else into helping, then we can.
Well, I mean, like, you know, I just really want, like, does really dangerous mean everyone's there dead and the people there are, like,
It just means it's a really.
categorically evil and okay to, like,
I can't tell you.
wreck?
If I tell you information about it, you could figure it out on your own.
You don't really know me. I really can't.
Well, you
I'm really
might,
not.
but you could tell someone who could figure it out. There's really smart people here.
I promise I won't. I want a teleporter so I can open a free bar. Man.
Look.
Don't you want a free bar?
Look, he's giving you some loot. That's a 20. I'll give you that one. The 20 location.
All right. I'm sorry. Do you want it? I don't want to pose.
It's okay, kid.
Yeah.
Remember, corn.
It's the
Yeah.
secret.
Okay.
When this thing hits,
Okay.
loot ain't gonna be nothing.
Okay.
All right, basically, you're buying off the complications to get it.
All right.
So at the 5, there would be 3. At the 20, there's 2. At the 35, there's 1. And then at 50, there's none. So with
Anybody
20,
else want to kick in here?
if for 20 you get 2 complications, you actually can say what they are. Obviously, they're going to be like you can't say, "Oh, there's too many cupcakes to eat." You know.
Actually, could we and then
That would
leave
be-
that up to you to somehow twist?
All right, if you want to challenge me, I will. Yeah.
Level of,
Yeah.
of corrupt the wish thread.
So there's 2 complications.
2 complications. Some complication would be like radioactive, or like it's a flooded, or so like a flooded radioactive base would be 2 complications. There's no people there. It's just in a dangerous place.
If we get Vince here, the cupcake thing wouldn't be a problem at all.
He's 24,000 calories of cupcakes.
But wouldn't you burn that
That's
off?
2.
Do I?
Cupcakes.
But
So yeah, you can think of 2, or if you can't think of ones, I can come up with them.
Are they in the book or just like 2 of anything?
Just 2 in freeform kind of thing.
Okay. Done a lot of magic. Need some techno stuff.
Well, radioactive. I mean, and you don't have to worry about people in that thing. It's just it's fucking dangerous.
Ooh, I know. It could be a base that was stabilized through a plasma gateway into the sun.
Somebody's waiting for us.
So it's literally in the sun.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick that one.
No, I read this in the New Era module. It would be great.
And the other one could be space whales or guarding it.
No.
yeah, do you want to open up a gateway to the one person who's probably the most
So
pissed
let's
at
go
us?
Incredible
Yes,
Journey.
that would be fun.
It's impossibly small.
Besides, that
Okay.
would help my angle.
So it's a
Eric, I used
mini.
to work with
It's a
Azure.
mini base,
Okay,
I
Microsoft.
didn't do it, Joe.
All right, that's compelling too.
and then the other.
So the microsize base, obviously, that means you have to figure a way to shrink yourself.
Yes.
Because the other, if you could just walk there and it would shrink you automatically, that's not a complication.
Yeah.
So you have to figure a way to shrink yourself.
I'll work on that.
Okay.
And then I will say infested.
Infested. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too many cupcakes!
All right, and he tells you, it's actually just down the hallway. There's a big glass dome in the middle of the dome with a model city in it. In the center of the city, there's a statue. The statue is of an atom. It's inside that atom. So it's you have to shrink down, and he gives you it's like you have to shrink down to this size range. If you're off by any size of it, you'll be too big or too small to enter it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like microscopic
Look at
size.
too big.
Can I make the teleporter big once I leave?
If you can figure out how to shrink yourself, you should. I hope you figure out a way to make yourself larger. Yeah. The teleporter pad will. Yeah. There's a little thing that'll attune you to any. If it's using ideal size adjustment technology, you could plug it in there and it'll adjust up to whatever size. Yeah. Heyo.
So, like, what are your particular skills, and what do you like to drink in terms of juices? And can I perhaps interest you in a lovely after-work hangout called the Brass Door?
All right, give me another check. Posits.
2.
All right, yeah, he's interested. Like, yeah, no, it's really hard being a black market dealer. You know, people are always either trying to scam you or say, I need it to save my own universe, or they try and kill you, or, I mean, there's a lot of... It's a lot more hectic than you think.
Well, as long as you can, like, we're going to have a website,
Yeah.
and then we need stuff.
Well, can you make a dark net site, too, as well?
Yeah, I guess, sure.
Okay.
And we'll have stuff that we need. And
Will you accept Dogecoin?
No, we don't do currency. That way lies bank robberies. It's just like an inevitable thing with superpowers. So it's all barter.
Okay.
So like if we need bleach or potatoes or mop heads, we'll just like say we need those and you bring those and then you're in.
Tonight's cover. 3 mop heads.
I do have multiple pallets worth of these throwing projectiles from those... back in the 90s, there was that team of rollerblading heroes with their who were promoting like an anti-drug thing. It was like a collaboration between the Ideal and they have
Awesome.
Yeah, well, and they all wore bright neon like clothing and stuff. So like bike helmets and throwing stars that have positive messages on them.
Well, like
Positive team, street team.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly,
maybe if we need like coasters.
exactly. See, yeah.
So
They double as weapons too. Armor piercing.
sure a coast. See, I feel like
Sure, Chris.
maybe not that.
Sure.
You can modify it.
Maybe just like
Dull their edges.
Yeah.
okay.
I'll
Well,
give you
I
one.
mean, just check the
Here,
site.
you get one for free every time you buy something from me. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Winners don't do drugs.
No, it says if you get stressed out, be sure you can talk to a parent or teacher about your problems.
Is that sticking out of your aorta? Oh, God.
You actually see that? Yeah. No, it's well, they're not like.
Counseling centers.
Well, they're armor piercing, but they're also like neural stun. Like if you plug them into the wall outlet for a few hours, they just stun you instead of electric.
Also, they glow in
Yeah.
the dark if you leave them in the sun.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
We'll just check the site
Yeah.
and tell your friends.
All right. So yeah, you made a connection. You got one black market dealer. What's the dealer's name, by the way? First customer.
Snacker.
Snacker.
Okay. Snacker the.
I may be looking at a bag of snack crackers.
I like how you name characters. So finally, we have Dr. Saul, who's wanting to.
Yes, I am here.
Yes, you are here. You're wanting to talk to the ferryman, the Charon, in order to learn more about Logos, right? As you ask around for, you can go and give me an Arcana check, actually.
I really thought this was going to be different when Ross said the
4.
Yeah. So with a 4, you ask around and you manage to figure out that not many people seek out. It is possible to get an audience with him, but he's sort of in an isolated area, and there's sort of a group of not exactly a cult, but a group of keepers who sort of make sure people who aren't supposed to see him don't. That sort of he seems to be a kind of a patron. His relationship to the underground itself is very complex. You're not really sure all of it. What the inner. Is he the leader of it? Is he just protecting it? Are they controlling him? You're not really sure who's in charge there. So it's not something to be done lightly. Some people have made gifts of the keeper, given gifts to the keepers before they ask for an audience.
Something else entirely there for a second.
Yeah. Some people,
I made this gift for you.
yeah,
Pronounce jive.
yeah.
Do you like puppies?
Ooh. Well, unless it's called graphics, then it's a fucking gift.
Just killing people that mispronounce gift.
I don't care what the guy who made it says it's called. He's wrong because it's graphics with the G. Anyway, so
What a victory round.
yeah, that's what RPPR listeners want. But not all people do. Some people seek out advice. No, not all people give him gifts.
Sorry, we were.
Some people give him gifts, some people don't. Some people look out for advice. It seems to be something that not you get some basic information, but people aren't willing to talk too much about it, or there's not much written down about it. It's a very
Fuck it, let's just go to the keepers.
okay. You just go to Keepers. So
Dr. Saul, we found a tiny little base. It's a tiny base.
It's fantastic. I'll be right on that as soon as I talk to this guy. If you want to come along, feel free.
Oh,
You might
okay.
learn something. He's apparently good at giving advice.
Oh, all right. That's good. I need that. I mean, I've never started a business before.
all right.
Especially one that doesn't use money.
One word, kid. Plastics.
Nice.
So you go there. It's been actually. It looks like they carved out a stone temple out of the walls into the granite.
Doesn't look like
underground of the of Manhattan. They've actually dug into it.
Was this like a speakeasy in olden times?
The path is lit by torches that don't seem to emit smoke. Yeah, there's a path. You've already walked the path. Yeah.
Ah!
So it gets
God
dimmer.
damn it! I told you to stop doing that.
And it gets colder and colder as you walk down the stairs. Eventually, as you see a little side path, set of stairways leading off in the distance, you hear something of like gnawing on meat and bone coming from that. But you continue down, and you come to a large chamber that is, there are two tablets on the walls in ancient Ionic Greek. There are. Yeah, no, fucking no. What type of Greek was it? You're like, God damn it. There's a woman in a simple ceremonial robe who is just, sort of meditating. But she looks up at the two of you and says, "Greetings, pilgrims, travelers. You have come to seek an audience with Charon."
Yes, I was told that he would provide me the insight I need to handle a particular issue.
I see.
His name's Charon?
Charon.
Okay.
The ferryman.
How do you identify? That's cool.
What do you think he is?
Powerful entity from before Ragnarok, or at least the most recent Ragnarok. I don't know if the other Ragnaroks of legend actually happened or not, but there's the colloquial Ragnarok.
So why do you think he alone survived and is still here, and while every other being that's from as powerful as Avalon on down disappeared?
I assume if I had the answer to that question, I would be much more influential than I am now.
That is true.
Can you shrink us? Can you shrink? Do you shrink? or shrink others? I mean, you could do both.
I have encountered another entity from before Ragnarok, and probably also before the other Ragnaroks, that I am currently enmeshed with.
Yes, I can see that. But that one was imprisoned and rather weak until you released it, so it would not qualify. There's a reason why many of us, the supernatural beings who are here, they were neither not on Earth, or they were imprisoned, or they were too weak to be pulled, to be culled.
But given the circumstances, he's been released now, and I'm wanting to actually get information as to what I actually did. because if you see what he is, you probably know who he is, and why I wouldn't just trust his advice on the matter.
Yeah. If you wish a mystical boon, such as to be shrunken,
I didn't know this was like a whole thing.
Yes.
Should I go?
You can say, if you can get your shrinkage on, that's fine.
It's very cold.
We can do more than one thing at a time.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No, that's fine.
harsh your vibe.
no, it is fine.
You're
Well, I'm here to help.
with Charon.
Charon.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You see, we, the keepers, we are not sure ourselves. Some of us think he is like the other beings who call themselves deities or gods or great old ones or demon lords. He was simply too powerful or lucky or protected in some way, or perhaps he was the cause of it. And that's why he is here. But there are others who think that what we perceive as a skeleton in a robe who ferries the souls of the dead to the underworld is not that, but rather, perhaps in ancient times, a sorcerer tried to understand entropy, to try to understand death, and performed a powerful ritual to anthropomorphize a universal principle, and resulting in something we perceive as an entity, but is rather us talking to our own perceptions of entropy and death. It is perhaps looking through it. It depends on what lens you look at. That the information you receive, you receive, is based on what lens you were looking at it through.
Is
So,
that true of all information?
well, no. I mean, this is.
I'm not doing well.
So, if you wish to have the advice that you think that you want, you should perform an act of piety first. If not, you may pass and talk to him now. But if you wish to see him through a lens I think is more suited for you, you must. There is a man who must die, and you should be the one to kill him.
Or else he will be snippy as hell.
Can you at least identify who this man is?
Yes.
Before
Piety means?
For a god of death.
I start looking it up in my phone.
Yeah.
No signal, really?
Yeah. No signal.
Tell me
Sounds so much more fun than that. It's got pie in it.
Eating sweets.
He is a local crime boss. He has been trying to. He's been committing many crimes against people who have no system of justice. He's been killing non-humans. His name is on. If you look, she points to a flame in there. Look in there. You will find his name. You will find where he is, or where you should go to meet him. And if you kill him, then and return here, you will get the information you think you want. But you can still talk to Charon now. But once you see him once, that is the only lens you will ever see him through. So.
Well, I mean, like, the flame thing's cool. It's kind of like Harry Potter. not the assassination part.
But it is a crime boss, though, so does that matter?
I mean, that's how they get you, man.
First one's free.
You can talk now. We compel nothing. It is simply an act of meditation to
We
understand
went
the
to a
nature of
local
death.
museum. Now we're here. She's just like... I mean, if kill the crime boss is like the slow play,
Yeah.
that's not a good sign. I don't want to see what's behind that curtain, but I mean, I don't know, it's your thing. I do kind of want to see the flame thing work.
But again, we're not obligated to anything.
Just a better.
Yeah, it's like Tri-Wizard Tournament, though. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so let's
That's
just
the
see
first
it.
one.
It's an act of
It's
meditation.
pretty good, even though it's got the Twilight guy in it. But he died, so
It's an act of meditation to
So it
understand
balances
death.
out.
So,
Okay, so yeah, meditate upon the mysteries of the fire.
all right. What is the crime boss's name? You can think about that, or you can just say, "I know it," and you know where he is. He's on the top floor of a tenement building.
Sizable Thomas.
Sizable Tom.
Almost went with the alliteration. Almost.
Sizable Tom.
Not bigger Thomas.
Or Big Tommy or anything, just sizable.
No.
He's not Big Tommy. He's just
No amount of
sizable.
plot can make me kill a character named Sizable Thomas.
I don't know her name. So. All right, so that's your choice. You can go and talk to Charon now, if you want, or you could go up and kill a person.
How, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is like no one will miss him being dead, to 10 being he's the balancing factor of the underworld that will cause more problems than I could possibly imagine if you were to be removed from power. But where does
That's
he
weirdly specific that you're asking.
like where does he sit on that scale?
He causes people. He causes death and misery. He is a force of death, but he has used methods to preserve his life, which are unnatural. And
So like bathing in the blood of orphan virgins, that sort of thing.
it doesn't matter. He should die.
He eats kittens.
If you kill him, you will understand death better, and you will be able to perceive Charon better.
I am. Since death will probably be involved at some point in
orphans.
resolving this issue, I probably should understand those consequences better.
No, those are something else entirely.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
They
I'll
have
see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
But seeing him now is probably not what I want to do. If you want to go talk to him, I don't know how death would taint your perception on how to start a bar.
Yeah.
But so you don't need to.
Oh yeah, you could talk if you want. If you had any questions, you could ask her.
Go talk to Karen?
Yeah.
Well, you could talk to the keeper
I mean,
first.
can Karen shrink me?
You don't know.
I mean, you mind if I go talk?
No.
Is she busy?
You are worthy. You can go.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to talk to Karen then.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
All right. So you two, you go. You pass through the curtain. You go to it looks like an underground river, and there is a black robed figure holding an oar, waiting there. It looks like he has just landed on this shore. The river is quite wide. You can barely see the other side. It's just shrouded in fog.
Please have him be just a kindly old grandpa.
Grandpa. Uncle
Yes.
Grandpa.
Yes.
Grandpa Munster.
He says, "Hello, Trey."
Hey, Karen.
Hello. I was just escorting a friend of yours back. It's not quite her time. You see a ghostly form. It looks actually like Beatrice.
Oh, hey.
She tries. It looks like she's saying something. You just can't hear her.
Oh, well, she's not dead though, right?
No, she was never truly alive in that sense. She is unbound from the mortal wheel.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
she's
cool.
they are her friends and followers are rebuilding her a new vessel for her spirit.
Oh, cool. I mean, I have someone like that who lives in my brain now.
Oh, Cleopatra is quite mortal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you met her. That's cool.
I have met everyone.
Neat.
Yes.
So, look, I'm trying to start a bar so that I can hang out there and not hurt everyone I see or touch through my actions without, killing myself or removing the fungus that has become my skin. So, with that, I need a teleporter apparently if I'm going to pull that off. Because when money gets into it, everyone just starts bank robbing and using their powers and stuff. So, do you have one of those, or could you shrink me? Do you shrink people down here? I'm not sure what your deal is.
Down here, Georgie.
Hooray.
If I do this, I could help you. But you're sort of in an interesting position.
Okay, is this where the Faustian bargain comes?
It's not a
And
Faustian
you're just
bargain.
kill a person for
No.
me.
Well, I can't speak for that. I don't know what happens in the chamber above me. I don't know. And what I want to know is you're not quite immortal, and you're not quite mortal.
I'm not? I was pretty sure I was mortal.
Well, you can be destroyed. That's true. But you won't age anymore.
Really?
Right now, you won't.
I guess that's cool.
Well, I mean, that's true, but that's sort of. I mean, I'm me. I don't really. It's not really something I can help. I can't really help with mortals.
Wait, what?
If you agree to be mortal, then I can help you.
But I.
If you age.
Oh, if I age?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that doesn't sound fun.
Then you'll have to find another way to shrink.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
it's not malicious. It's just
No, I mean, I get it, man. Like, I mean, thanks for being upfront about it.
I'm very upfront. I never deceive people.
I mean, yeah, like a lot of stuff says that. Like when you say that now, I think maybe it's not true. So just like in future, but it was cool meeting you. Have fun on your boat.
Do you want to know if we'll meet again?
Like, do you need to see? Do you want my number or
no?
Like I've got. Okay. Well, Charon, you're cool, man. I dig that you're just like hanging out in your boat, not out wrecking shit. That's
not
nice.
my role.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Cool. All right. I'm gonna go find somebody to shrink me up in that crazy Guillermo del Toro place.
I will give you a hint.
Okay.
There is if you took. Did you go by a set of side stairs as you went down? You heard perhaps the sounds of someone feasting.
Yeah. There was the meat sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nothing bad down there.
I thought that was just like your like metal aesthetic.
No. That's another one of the keepers.
Oh, okay.
He's not a. I'll say this: he's not a predator. He's a scavenger. So
is he a shrinker? Does he shrink stuff?
He would know.
Oh, well, I mean, I suppose, yeah. I was like, cool meeting you.
Mm-hmm.
Found it. Yeah.
Do you really want to?
I don't know. His name's Charon.
Yeah. Do you really want to touch
I didn't go to school. I don't know to be afraid of. I would like a fate point for it, though.
All right, you get a fate point. Oh, my God. You fist pound Charon. So you lose 1 stress point. For the rest of the session. Your hand is cold. Actually, no, you just take a minor consequence. Fist bumped Charon.
Fist bumped Charon, got it.
So is it just numb, or is he like kind of...
It just feels cold.
Like it still moves, but it doesn't feel like it's there.
Yeah. All right, so
fist bump the ferryman.
Everyone's meets back up, except for American Pharaoh, because he's dawdling. So are you going to go get anybody's help to go do this, or are you going to do this on your own?
I mean, could I feasibly just teleport where he is, zord him good in the back of the head, and call it a day?
So you're the bad guy. You're killing a dude.
Yeah, you could do that.
Really?
You're just straight.
Saul's defining his
Dr. Saul, have you ever taken that psychopathy test? How many of those 40 traits you got?
Straight dominant guy.
Okay.
This is also straight up. It's like, he's a criminal.
Yeah.
And we're dealing, and I need answers because if not handled properly, Logos can kill a lot more people.
Just rationalize it.
Yep.
Wow. Lead.
So
It's actually not lead, it's magical energy. So
So you
yeah.
pay with answers. And
Give me a
happen
skill
ahead.
roll. See if you can teleport accurately.
With Logos,
Yeah.
3.
3? Yeah. Super. You teleport into a nice penthouse apartment.
Okay.
You are floating behind a man in an easy chair, or like a very luxurious easy chair. He's smoking a cigar. He is...
How big?
What?
How big is Sizable Thomas?
He's sizable.
He is sizable.
It could be like an irony name, though.
Oh, yeah.
Calling a big guy tiny.
If it's a negative, it's accurate. Otherwise, it's ironic. It's ironic. He's actually quite small.
Is he listening to Journey?
No, he is not listening to Journey. He
As long as he's
is.
not played by Peter Dinklage, I think I'll be okay with this.
He is reading a book. But he
How to
doesn't
win
know.
friends and influence people.
Yeah. He's reading a book. But you don't see what it is. He's just like sitting there smoking, reading, and you're right behind him, so you don't even have to make a roll to shoot him in the back of the head.
Jesus.
So give me a resolve check though, because
Killing him?
yeah,
Going to spend a fate point on that.
Okay.
Can I get a pencil? On activist for my agenda. Or fugitive. Pick one. I'm already this far deep.
Yep.
Actually, I need an eraser. Yeah.
Sound effects brought to you. Random sounds brought to you by RPPR.
That's the background noises in the
So-
underground. That's how they talk.
That makes it a net positive
Okay.
1. So what skill was I rolling?
This is definitely superhuman. So you take 2 stress. You don't feel great.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no. Oh, it was resolved, so it was a 2. So.
Yeah. So what is your resolve at superhuman?
No.
Okay. So it's 2 plus 4, 6 stress.
I have the
You murdered
superpower
someone in
of
cold
not
blood.
giving
You
a
blew his
fuck.
brains out.
Go kill this guy. Okay.
You might want to take a consequence.
I have 1,000-yard stare. And
All your stress refreshers at the beginning of the session, by the way. So
I already have a consequence filled out. The scene was close to over.
Yeah.
6, you said?
yeah,
Composure?
yeah.
Took my 4 and my 2 box
Aspect of my
down.
soul
Okay.
died long ago.
All right. You feel bad about it, but you go back. You teleport back.
Yep.
You're back there. The woman is there. She just looks at you.
The Charon guy's weird. Anyway, hey, what's up?
Oh, nothing.
You got red on you.
Yeah. Do you have empathy?
I do.
Deceit. 6.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go talk to this thing that's eating. I guess I don't know. I'm just walking away.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. You nod. She nods to you. She goes, yes, very well. Proceed.
Okay.
After Trey leaves, and so you go down the stairs, and you are in a void. It is utterly black. You hear footsteps coming towards you. It seems to come, and then you see sizable Tom, just as you left him, except he's looking at you through what's left of his head. So he's looking just rather common. Give me another resolve check.
1.
Okay. So that is 8 stress. I'm sorry, 6 stress.
Okay.
You can take a consequence.
Why is it like every time I hear Dr. Saul now, I'm just thinking about like a Van Halen song. Dr. Saul.
And this is the last check you'll have to make for this, because
Yeah, I'll take a minor and a moderate.
yeah,
Minor, queasy.
yeah, that's fair.
Let's make him vomit.
Moderate.
Yeah, no, lunch isn't sitting down very well.
Guilt.
Yep.
Or guilty.
Yeah.
So people will be able to detect it more easily.
Hello, Saul. So
Was that Charon or Sizable Ted?
it's sizable Tom. Well, it sounds like
just
you don't know
killed
what
it.
sizable Tom sounds like, but it sounds like a human. Hello.
Hello? Are you...
I will give you the answers you ask for.
Okay.
You paid a price for them, so you will have them.
Who or what is Logos?
Logos is a high spirit of an arcane realm whose cannot be pronounced. The name of which is irrelevant because it cannot be pronounced by humans. He was ensorcelled by humans thousands of years ago after he had inflicted many agonies upon them through trickery. But after repaying his debt, he remained a slave. He's been a slave of humanity for thousands of years in one way or the other.
In what way can his enslavement be appeased so that he is not a threat to humanity?
If you free him, or if you make a pact with him to let him enact the justice as he sees it, one dead human for every year he has been imprisoned, then he will be placated and he will give you power and then leave this realm forever. Every human, and these humans will not be chosen at random. They will be one each related to someone who has wronged him in the past.
Like blood related, or
Through destiny, through fate.
okay?
He can explain it to you.
And I'm assuming that I'm one of the ones that he is related to.
If you make the pact with him, you will be protected from that.
Okay.
Because you will be enabling his vengeance. Do you want the total number of dead?
I feel like I need to know that.
4,218.
7,019,000,000.
Yeah.
Because you did kill him. I think that's still on you. So +1.
He had it coming though.
Said some lady I met in a basement. And this torch undone stared into for a bit.
That's how magic works, man. So, yeah. If you do not wish him to, you can force him through.
I haven't heard that sword and scale.
Since that's the only way it can be
I haven't
placated,
heard that sword and scale.
I am having the assumption that he re-imprisoning him would just prolong.
He is not a god. He is not a deity. He is immortal, but he can be destroyed. You could destroy him.
What would it take to destroy him?
There are several rituals that will do that. There are several weapons that could do that.
Would I be destroyed as a matter of course?
If you were still bound to him, you exorcised him from you and bound him in another container, then you could destroy it and its new container without any cost to yourself, except for losing his power. Anyways, so you want to keep thinking about what you want to ask next?
Yeah.
All right. So, meanwhile, back at the underground.
4,000 lives.
Yeah.
4,218.
Yeah.
19.
Right, he's dead.
Wait, no, it's 18 because at this point that one is sunk cost.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. You get a favor for that.
That's how you come to own corn.
Yeah.
Smart economic thinking.
All right. So the rest of you get together for dinner at the.
I'm assuming
at the
Vincent and
zombie
I
dolphin.
met up with everybody.
Yeah.
Sent dark texts on the dark group me because we're in the underground.
Yeah.
Everything's dark.
Everything's encrypted in, on the untraceable secret internet.
The tunnels are dark.
Right, someone
full
sent a
of
message on GroupMe and they're like, no, switch to dark GroupMe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're at the zombie dolphin. You're at the best booth, right underneath the zombie dolphin. It doesn't make sounds like that anymore. So
Why?
it's just kind of soundlessly flapping up there.
I'm researching our competition.
Can we move?
It's really
Oh no, it's
Notes.
crowded. Besides, you have the best table. People like you. Actually, people, if your dinner and drinks are free, people are like, hey, thanks for preventing Beatrice from being destroyed that much worse. Yeah, good job.
Nope.
Slap on the back.
No problem. I'm just reminded of the movie House.
Yeah. What?
Just never mind.
Okay. I'm not from this universe. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. So
English is my 18th language. So.
it's impressive that you've learned
That's a
that many
language
ones. So
No, I can only know 3 at any time. I have to delete the rest.
oh, well,
Painful surgery, brain surgery. Anyways, here's that drink.
Okay, thank you.
So,
So how's everybody doing? Ivan, you look like you've been here a bit.
Yeah, Texting, for the record, if I have gotten in contact with Maxwell Gutierrez, I'm arranging an information exchange.
okay.
Because I want to know everything about this guy.
Okay.
So like everybody's on their phones? Did I miss
Hey,
that
can
memo?
you shrink us with music? Is that
Wow.
something you can do? I didn't know.
It was,
I mean, you don't know.
no fault for asking.
Yeah.
But no.
Can you nano shrink us?
I honestly don't know. But
Yeah, it's like in the name.
Yeah, nano.
well, okay, but that's still the remaining problem is that I only have a certain set of skills at this point, and to be
Right.
able to do that, we need to solve the problem of the power source.
What about you? You got any old people that'll shrink us?
I don't know. Apparently, I kill kittens in my sleep.
What?
This is new.
What?
I mean, I'm not really surprised.
That's kind of the way I've been treated lately. It's nice now. Don't worry about it. No, I don't have anything. Sorry.
Oh, shit, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't. I didn't know. I
I
didn't
didn't realize
realize
you had a problem with killing kittens.
We just kind of figured there'd be,
We would've
like
helped if
a
we found
radiator
something.
that was somehow
Look,
strapped to a
I know. I'm
cyclotron.
sorry because I'm trying not to do this whole like getting involved in the superhero game stuff where you end up like ruining as many lives as you save. But like, I mean, so I'm kind of hard to use sometimes with the ceiling stuff because I don't really agree with it. But like, it's not so bad. You're not like an assassin or anything. You just like
Well, no, I mean,
pop into a room
honestly,
somewhere and
seriously,
shoot
okay, listen.
someone in the back of the head. You're not a monster.
how many times have I actually killed people? I mean, honestly, there's that one that I don't know if anybody
Well, I
actually
mean,
died.
the old
but-
guys kill people.
Right, I tried to stop them. Okay?
Right. I mean,
It's
you're
really
not
hard to rein
responsible
in.
for their actions. Like,
Well,
right.
I kind of feel like I am. I'm trying to keep them in control.
I've been gone for a bit. What's happened? How many people have died since I've been?
Did we kill anybody?
You didn't kill anybody from Idealville that I remember.
Was anybody grievously injured?
Probably
No?
blew up some demon. Oh no, you blew up a giant robot, but it was a non-sentient
That's a
robot.
robot.
Yeah, it
Ro-
was a
robots
non-sentient.
don't count.
Yeah.
Okay. So honestly, you guys have been doing pretty good. It
Oh,
sounds
yeah, I
like.
thought so. I
Yeah,
mean,
nobody's killed anybody.
All right, so
Right,
I was
yeah,
being
no
sold
one's-
there. It's just, it's just.
We're not
I'm
monsters.
feeling kind of bad about everything.
And I mean,
so.
we're missing Saul, but I mean, he's a doctor. Like, what?
First, do no harm.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. He's got house
But anyway, there's like this tiny base. It's like it's small, and they
What?
have stuff that we could.
Who
that-
lives there?
I don't know. We could go see, and then if people live
so
there,
how
we
old
could,
one-
we could
why
How
eat.
old is it?
Yeah. Why do you want it?
We need a teleporter because in order to have a bar where everyone just like trades and doesn't use money and stuff.
All right.
I mean, I could ferry people into the bar.
If it's no.
I feel like that's
No.
like probably not.
Yeah, you'd have to have
So is
aesthetic
the
go with you
is the-
every single time to shield
Yeah.
them from the effects. So that's-
So is the teleportation technology that we need in the miniature city?
If
Yeah, so we got to be small so we can steal it, and then we
If
need
the
to be
dome's
made
old
big
enough.
again.
If it's old enough, I
actually,
can
as
maybe
you
ask
go
around the
there,
retirement home.
I did skip over your one scene of you going to visit the feasting zone.
Oh,
thing,
right.
So,
Oh, I didn't
Yep.
think I did that.
okay, you okay, yeah. Well, when you went there, there's
Like,
actually a
it
sign.
sounded like it was eating, so like I wanted to go get food first because you
Okay.
don't want to shop while you're hungry. And
So you did skip it. So in that case, a creature walks up to your table. It has cloven hooves, oversized jaws, vaguely dog-shaped face, oversized claws as
Similar
well.
to the demon in our bar.
No, larger. Like
Okay.
the Noglev is an imp. He's like a little guy. He's,
Sorry, it's
Yeah.
careless discrimination.
yeah. But this guy is. Do any of you have Arcana at all?
No.
I have art.
Okay.
Academics?
No.
Does he recognize it from any Hieronymus Bosch?
Yeah.
Kind of. He introduces. I'm just gonna, Tom. This is for you. He introduces himself as Grunwald. Says, "Hello. You've visited the Abai area. I'm one of the keepers.
oh hey,
Yes.
yeah, I met Karen.
Yeah. Oh
And-
yes.
I
had
were
a-
you? It sounded like you were eating, so
I was.
I was going to come back. Oh okay.
I had company for dinner.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm Trey.
Wait.
Yes.
We should
hello,
leave
Trey.
that as
This is
is.
Vincent.
Yeah.
Ivan. It's Jeff.
Yeah.
This is Zagata.
Hello. Oh,
Trey.
Hey,
I'm also Cleopatra.
I like you. Yeah.
I'm also a fungal psychic
Okay.
Gestalt.
okay.
Yeah.
Does anything
But
make
that's another thing. Anyway, could you shrink us and then make us big again?
Oh yes, of course.
Not like immediately. Like we gotta go do stuff.
Wait,
while
like,
we're
what
tiny.
are you? What? You say you can trick us, but how do we know you're like reputable?
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 Yeah. Well, you can ask around, but it is something I have done before.
What's his Dark Yelp reviews like?
You can look about
Drell?
the
Angie's list.
Yeah.
Although I kind of
It is magical though, and it is a bit unpleasant for some people.
Okay.
Did Drangy's list just get you?
No. Okay, you remember the Ashley Madison thing where
Yeah.
they came out?
The hacked emails.
Yeah.
So Sarah was fucking with me. And we were having an argument, and she threw something at me, and she said, "Are you on Angie's list, you bastard?" And it was like the funniest thing. And every time I hear Angie's list, I think about that. Because she was trying to say Ashley Madison, but he did not.
That's great.
One of these things is
So Anyways, yes, it is. I will be very honest because I've had bad people get angry. I found out. I sometimes forget what it is to be like you.
Human?
Yes, alive with the breathing
Right.
and the aging.
How many of us breathe?
Oh, guys, I'm immortal.
What?
It just happened. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get back to it. Back to the shrinking.
Well, you're not immortal. You're just ageless, I think.
Yeah, that's what Charon said.
That's still huge. Well, we need to talk
Well,
about
you
that
can be
in
physical.
a
There's
couple
some
other
things that
things
can be
involving a
physical.
ring later.
Oh,
Who told you this?
I'm nervous now.
The ferryman of the dead.
Charon.
As like
Tara?
like across the river Styx.
Charon.
He's here.
Yes, of course.
You talked to him.
Yes.
No, he was
Charon.
definitely in a
Anyone
boat.
who's worthy can talk to him.
I don't think he had car-based powers.
Worthy.
Maybe I can actually give me answers about that
Well,
now.
Beatrice, that would be a favor.
Oh no, nobody uses dark YouTube.
Where's the do you remember the place where he was?
I can take you. I work there. I live there too.
Anyway, but you gotta like shrink us.
I just got out of death. We're not visiting another
Look, the
one.
longer we're out here, the higher the chances someone's going to die because we destroy everything we touch and see.
No,
So we got to get back to the bar.
I've been building things.
Look, it's very simple. I am an alchemist. I can make a potion for all of you that you drink. 2 potions, one to make you smaller, one to make you larger. I think.
Oh, I've heard that song.
Oh yes, yeah. But there is a downside, and it's not any side effect on your part. It's just none of you are what they call vegan. It is made with human fat, so
Well, there you go, kid.
yeah.
That's fine.
Is it ethically sourced?
I would say so.
Free range.
Like a liposuction clinic or
It
something?
was a willing volunteer. Yeah, donor. Yes, thank you.
Are they still here?
No.
Okay. But still, that's
Why were they willing to? It seems like something that's hard to find
Gold.
takers for.
Wait.
Oh, so it's just the fat. It's not like the whole thing.
No, I don't know. I use the whole body, but I just for the potion, I only need the fat.
But how do they use the gold though?
So they sold
Well,
themselves for gold to be turned into potions.
Yes. Oh, yes. If you want to deal, if you want some gold now, I give you gold, and then when you die, I take your corpse.
Oh, they already died.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Guys, I mean, this is way better than what we
Of
usually do.
natural causes?
That's
Have you read that Vice article about?
Do you want some? I mean, I had like.
I mean, is it even grave robbing at that? It's like grave buying.
Here's the thing.
I guess that'd be
Do you
donating to
influence
science,
their
I guess.
death
But
in
still,
any way?
that's drinking a potion.
that's still cannibal.
No.
Yeah, that's.
I don't have to. I mean, the people who come to me, they usually need gold very quickly and are very desperate.
How much gold is it?
It varies from person to person. You know.
No, I think we can do this, guys. Like, I mean,
So you want to cross-blind a cannibal?
I mean, there's high tech solutions too. There are the scientists and whatnot.
I mean,
but-
is it cannibalism if you drink them?
It's still cannibalism.
It's consuming
You
something
know,
that came
I have an
out of
we have an
the person.
entire base that we haven't looked
A
at
human
that might
smoothie.
have a shrink ray.
No, I think we
Drink
should do
ray.
this. I think we should do this. The solution just walked right up to us.
In the form of human fat, no offense. So,
yeah, it is a little offensive. I mean, yeah, I'm right here. It's,
well, I know it's like
you have a problem, I can solve it. I mean, if you don't like
But
it,
Tab Hunter's telling me
I'm
that a
thinking
third
in
of me
terms of-
grew on a dead superhero, which
I'm guessing you're
is
you're not
disturbing
human
to
or
just
dinosaur.
learn. But like,
Oh, I
a
started
third
out.
of me's cool with that.
Okay.
Like,
I have a brochure. Would you like to be interested in the ghoul lifestyle?
I mean, you know.
I'm kind of already doing my own thing right now, but thank you.
Oh yes, no, you're right. You wouldn't work with you. You're with all the metal and
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
but I understand that.
Yeah, no,
this is a
yeah.
lifestyle choice that
I'm
you-
sorry, I can't use you. No gold for you. Sorry.
Well, I wasn't volunteering that, but
Oh,
thank you
okay.
anyway.
Wait.
No,
So do you have to make us like a really tiny get
Whoa!
potion,
Oh no, it's not.
and then a normal size?
They're both normal size.
But like, won't
they have to make that decision
won't it
on
stay
their own.
big?
It'll anything on your person will be it's magic. Anything within
I'm
like
sure with Dr.
the
Saul,
aura
I could
around
give
you
them some
shrinks
independent
and then
counsel.
resizes.
Oh, okay.
It's symbiotic.
all right.
Sympathetic, I guess.
Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, guys, this seems like a pretty good.
Yeah, no, so it would like shrink a camera and the camera would still work.
As long as you were carrying it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, don't drop it. Otherwise, it sounds like the enchantment falls.
Yeah, just don't drop your other potion because otherwise you're
Right.
trapped in it.
Yeah, I'm still getting past the issue of drinking something that's.
It may not even work on
processed
you.
Human
I
fat.
don't.
Right,
There's some meat on you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So,
Okay.
It's
Look,
branded,
Vince,
but
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like, eventually we would run into, like,
You definitely have a soul.
problems.
Yeah.
So, I hope so.
Couldn't you just be
Wait, you can
one
tell
of
that?
your little bots? Like, if we're gonna be nano people, could you just like send like?
Oh yeah, make like a
nano
smaller
robot?
you.
What, like the people in the tower?
I have no idea. So,
Oh yes, there's high tech. Yeah, with the nano machines. Well, I talked to a nice lady who has the very things. He leaves, wanders off a little bit later. The nice lady who is the mathematician person is there, so it comes back.
Oh hey!
Oh, hello, everyone.
So the
yeah,
pinky
thanks
would
again
have to
for
leave behind?
doing all that good work in Chicago. That was really nice of you guys.
You guys were in Chicago?
Yeah.
That's where the brass door is.
so we dance off.
Yeah.
I never went outside the brass door naturally. I always put it out.
I like that.
I spent like a week looking for it. And all you have is teleport power. Everything looks like a band.
I already gave you a pain point, Bill. Stop throwing for him. So she explains, yeah, no, you're psychic. You actually, that nanotech with the right programming could like build you all little avatars you could all remote pilot and stuff like that.
Oh, like that Futurama episode.
I didn't watch that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
sorry.
In Base Raiders universe, Futurama is reviled.
And that's why I want to jump to another universe. You
I'll go
fuckers.
dead person potion.
Okay.
Okay. So
You
this
just
camp-
need the manual for it.
Okay, but that's what we're trying to find, though. I was trying to find because, let me say, I will at least give you the base right here, the base information. We found the pop.
Yeah, you touched it, you used it, it's on you. You need the manual.
Yeah, I need the manual to learn and also to defrag it because it picked up some bad programming in the form of evil ghosts or at least lost spirits.
Oh, good. I mean, they're just dead people ghosts. They're
Yeah.
not,
Yeah, they're
like-
just dead people.
They don't want to kill you.
As far as we know, they're
Most
just,
of them.
There might have
Okay.
been one.
There's some that are just.
I think they
Are they stuck in like that loop thing? With
Yes,
okay,
yes.
yeah,
One
that's
cat.
not evil.
Yeah.
That's just normal dead person.
Okay, so I need to be able to cleanse that before I can
All right,
do an exchange.
we'll just get the manual and we'll have instructions on doing that.
Is okay. Do you have do you have a manual on you?
No. If I did that, I would be using that stuff, and it'd be
That
awesome.
was like sweet.
Yeah, no, War About
Just
Arena,
comes out
they have
every
it there. I mean, that's the guy, that asshole who built that stuff, that billionaire, what's his face? He's the one who,
Elon Musk.
yeah. It's out in Montana. It's still running now.
Yeah, we're warm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's on phase 2 now.
what, phase 2?
Bio Buddies, that fucking thing.
What?
They phased out it's not even called War About Arena, but it's really Bio Buddies Arena now. Telepathically linking kids with genetically engineered monsters and having them fight each other.
What the fuck?
Oh
Yeah.
god, they're bonding Digimon pets to
See,
them.
that sounds way worse than drinking a dead guy. That like.
Well, yeah, you have to fight your way through them to get to the center.
Fight through the kids, yeah, to get the manual.
Well, not the kids. They're genetically
Right.
engineered monsters.
But that they're telepathically linked to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to command and control.
Yeah, why don't we just drink the dead guy?
Well, there's a lot of loot there too. I'd pay you to go there.
Look,
and,
we
like,
can
bring back
sort
any
out.
samples.
Well, is there
you could.
is there anything else that you could any other information or tips that you can give us to be able to infiltrate? Because
Not really. I've been kind of busy. I mean,
or anybody else who would have a little bit more information, because we have honestly been going blind on a couple things, and if we can get some more info on this would be helpful.
if you can get to the center of the campaign, there's the program manager, Travis Darlington Kovacs, is in.
Darlington.
Yeah, he is in control of the place now, but he's like locked down. And like he's trying to keep all the kids from escaping or killing him by holding a tournament, So they're all trying to be the very strongest or
win an
whatever.
Xbox One.
Yeah. So
Well, technically, if we wanted to do that, we could probably pull in as.
you could just manipulate one team and then
Look, Vince. Here's our choices: drink the dead guy, get a teleporter, easy, or
There could be other stuff too.
yeah, or other stuff. The other option is fight our way through a waist-high ocean of children and their monsters, or possibly lie and manipulate them. It seems like a pretty easy choice right here if we're trying to,
Well, I mean, there'd be more rewards. I mean,
and also the issue of basically freeing these kids versus it's like that because we have no idea
we have a great track record.
that we can change at any given point.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't talking about you, Ivan. I wasn't talking about you specifically.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying we all.
But honestly, if it's progressed to this level, then something needs to be done about it,
Right.
regardless of the loot that we get from
Right,
there.
and first we need to figure out ourselves before we go fucking up other people's shit.
Rock, paper, scissors. Do whatever the hell you're gonna do. Let's figure
Yeah, let's throw down.
This is how you get a result.
It's the only form of justice.
Come on.
Well, no,
It's completely impartial.
Do they have a Thunderdome in the underground?
To have the two characters fight each other, or just for... there are battle arenas, sure,
There's all decisions.
you could do that if you really wanted to roll dice for 20 minutes, but...
This
really.
corner!
So you guys are arguing about what you want to do. Meanwhile, do you have any other questions for Sizable Thomas / Charon / the anthropomorphization of entropy? So
you've just been staring and sweating for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's gonna snap out of it.
you realize you're standing on like a still ocean of water, just pure black.
the Groucho glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. And once Logos has reaped his vengeance, he is done with humanity.
Yes. The balances, the scales are balanced. Everything he has been, blood has been paid for blood, and he will return to his realm.
Blood in.
What would I need to do to atone for that much murder?
Well, you're human. You don't have to atone. How many other murders have gotten away? Are you going to atone for Sizable Tom's death?
This was going to be part of it.
Well, how many leaders, how many people have built great works upon a mountain of bodies?
There's some truth to that, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
And
You're not a supernatural creature. You're mortal. You have free will. You can just let them kill, and then
You
get
can
on
just
with your
let
life.
the bodies hit the floor.
I like the ring of that. Anyways,
You hear wah echoing through the void.
if you want your power, there is a price to pay.
without that
So we're
power.
debating the ethics of drinking a man
And killing 42
versus teaching a bunch of children to experience death vicariously. But you're going like full blown Idi Amin over there. Like, all right. Well, that's
This is going to be a short-lived Facebook campaign against Dr. Saul. Everyone will forget it
Saul
within 2
2012.
weeks.
Facebook or dark Facebook?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing, though. Who would know? I guess that's the last
Yeah.
question. Who else would know?
Perhaps a powerful practitioner of magic would be able to determine it.
Yeah, that's not a crazy thing to think at all. Well, can I get away with it?
There would always be a possibility of someone determining
Let's be
it.
fair.
If you wanted to cover, there's no way to
like,
cover your
prime
tracks
consideration of
completely.
every action in this game.
It's a good consideration.
I cannot predict the future.
So, and thus the need for
Aside,
atonement.
not a cop.
But if you've gained power from something else, you wouldn't have to worry about repercussions.
But by simply rebinding Logos, I would do nothing but forestall the inevitable and increase the eventual body count.
Well, or you could
And that's
simply,
assuming if somebody makes that kind of deal and doesn't just let him loose, and then he gets to do whatever he wants.
or you could do what every other mortal has done before you, which is to use his power as long as you can, and then bind him to something else before you die.
That seems like it's just forestalling the inevitable.
Well, that's what you humans do, isn't it?
Just keeping the game going.
Said the immortal personification of entropy.
All right, Logos, what do we need to do to make this work?
What is your decision? Do you want to become an accomplice to his killings?
Such a harsh word.
It's such an
Such a
accurate.
harsh, accurate word.
It's if not now, then it's going to happen later, and then it'll be
Where were you
52,000.
when we were paying Letter Angels? I'd have had your ass in hell by episode 2.
You could destroy him. You could banish him and lose all of your own powers.
How would I banish him?
You could either physically go to another universe, and there's a ritual you could perform that would seal you and Logos permanently from your home universe. You could
make it someone
bind him
else's
into a
problem.
new vessel and then take it into another universe and perform the ritual and then leave yourself as a normal man. Or you could destroy him by finding one of the weapons or rituals that could do such a thing. All 3 weapons that I know of on this planet that can do that are locked in vaults. I can
course
tell
they
you
are.
where the vaults are.
I don't wish Logos ill will. I don't want to see him destroyed.
Even though he wants to kill literally thousands of you.
As opposed to the millions that would happen if in the countless ages of eternity.
If he's left alive that long, yes. If he's left in prison that long. Every year is one more soul.
That's my problem.
Yeah, well,
I mean, binding him to another universe means binding myself to that other universe, which doesn't solve.
unless you exercise it and then just put the vessel there.
I feel that that's way too complicated.
I want an easy solution to this.
No, that's way too complicated to work.
Okay.
Like there are too many balls in the air on that one.
You seem like you just had severe buyer's regret on this.
Evil
He
past.
just wants revenge. He just wants justice for all the years he's been in prison.
Find some magical way to give him a bunch of fake people that he won't realize are fake.
You could try to trick him. Yeah.
Yeah, because that always works. So yeah, I'm looking for practical solutions here,
Yeah.
not pie in
Involve
this.
at least 4,200 drafts.
I thought the dummy thing would be a nice, I'm not in this. Never mind. Okay.
Or you could simply fight a battle that you could not win. Pick a fight, go to the Eternal Library, pick a fight with Vortex, the Crimson Blossom. It will consume your mind, body, and soul, including Logos.
What if he just drop Logos in there?
Well, you'd have to bind him to a
I'm
vessel
telling
first.
you, let's make a nope dimension.
And then have a little gun that shoots people into it?
People have garbage dumps in real life.
Yeah.
Let's have a garbage dump universe.
It's the Staten Island of dimension.
Exactly.
Actually, I think just in terms of compelling character development, I think Saul battling the greater good concept and never feeling like he's done enough is a better route for him to go.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll make the deal with Logos.
To enact his vengeance?
What would he tack onto it to enact his vengeance after I die?
To free him after you die?
No, to free him now, but he's
time
not.
bomb.
But he doesn't enact his vengeance until after my death.
Is those the only conditions?
That's even worse.
Yeah, that way you don't have to experience it.
You're like the kid from Death Note without a pair of balls. God damn, at least he sat there and looked at the note. Shit. Cold-blooded.
Because there is one more way that I could.
Well, then you could just go hunt down Logos and kill him. Destroy him. Get one of the weapons or find a ritual to do it. And
Right.
then just have a boss fight against him.
Right.
Yeah, you could do that. In which case, are you going to attack any other conditions on him?
He can't come after me or my friends
Okay. Unless you attack him.
unless I attack him.
And after the falling out.
All right. He would accept that.
Okay.
All right.
Because he thinks he can take me. Well, he probably knows he can take me.
Well,
But
he will be. Well, it's pretty. He says that would happen. He would almost certainly try to gain as much power as he could through new allies, followers, and weapons. So he could, whenever you do attempt to attack him, you would have an army behind him. such a battle may result.
He can't attack me or my friends directly or indirectly unless I break the armistice first.
Yes, of course. He's just going to amass power until then, and then wait for you to die, or for you to attack him. In which case, you break it either way.
Ragnarok 2.
And does that continue to add to the body count, or is he going to stall?
Yeah, I
the
cannot
body?
predict the future. I'm only telling you what the likely result of this attack would be.
Then I'll talk to Logos about that. So yes. All right. So Logos, if we made an agreement with that sort of setup, would you continue to add bodies to the body count until my
One
demise?
per year.
We're still back to the original plan.
Because I'm not truly free. You're still binding me. I'm not free to act against you, for example. And I can't kill anybody until you're dead. So I would still add one for every year. So, but anyway, Sizable Tom says, or the thing that looks like Sizable Tom says, if you ever wish to talk again, simply visit the grave. And then you're back in the middle of the underground, just like in a corner, looking around. You can hear the sounds of the market nearby. You're across the alley from the Undead Dolphin. And you see your friends at the best booth in the best table in the bar.
You hear, it's just man fat.
And that doesn't bother me as much as it probably would
By
in
the
an
way,
hour.
this is what the table looks like.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen the wonderful table.
And it's still drinking what used to be a person.
Right, but I don't understand the conundrum here. Like, I don't fundamentally
It
get
is
the
ethical,
problem.
yes. It's
Yeah.
quite ethical. I should get labels. It is a good idea. Thank you. I will make labels. Ethical necromancy.
Dust is
Thank you.
Dust is former people. Are you going to turn into Howard Hughes on us?
Yeah, but I'm not even willingly ingesting it.
You're
Oh,
not,
yeah, you're
but there's no
unwillingly ingesting
malevolence
it
behind this.
constantly.
Side note: while this is going on, I'm still checking my phone. Has Gutierrez dropped all the data in his?
All right.
a dark
He says
Dropbox?
he needs an introduction. He needs to be like that's how it works in the underground. Someone who's been in has to introduce because then they can, if somebody fucks up, they can trace back to who did it or who let this guy.
What are
in.
you planning on doing?
Asking questions. I'm a reporter.
Say, what happens if people ask too many questions around this place? Does anybody know?
You don't. You can give me a roll contacting.
All right.
Ask around.
Ask too many questions. Find out the hard way.
One.
Yeah, if you want a fate point, you can find out the hard way.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I'm not going to yeah, sure. I'll make it happen.
All right. You get
I want all the info. All of it.
So
I'll act on it probably.
as you're all talking at the table, a deathbot comes up and says, "Ivan,
Yep.
yes, is it? Could I talk to you?
Sure.
Okay,
What? You alright, Ivan?
It's cool, man.
all right,
Alright.
What up?
all right." So
Come back, we gotta drink this guy.
no, this is
That has not been consented to yet.
Can I have a pistol?
Your guy's getting warm.
He will remain.
So he takes you off to the side and he says, "Hello, I have been tasked with telling you that you have been asking inappropriate questions about certain secure and policies."
All right. Well, I just want to know. I mean, if somebody, say, wants to come down, talk to people here.
Yes, like spies. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to let spies?
That's how you
Be a
get spies.
spy.
So you would vouch this person for with your life?
Well, that's a bit heavy. I mean,
That's what you're
apparently
doing.
people drink people here.
Yes. It's all consensual. I don't know what your problem with
You
that
know,
is.
drinking people isn't that bad. I saw like that
Yeah.
one episode of Futurama I ever watched and then swore off of it forever. It was about a planet where the entire succession plan was based on drinking.
Wasn't that show the worst?
Can we get like a chaser?
All right,
What goes well with
make a result
dying?
check.
All right.
The deathbot, the Doombot leans in and
Well,
says,
I've heard vodka cranberry or apple teenies.
That's a 1.
"All right, you take 2 composure stress." The deathbot leans in and says, "People, they're more on the little white table over there. A little white stand over there. Yes, it's over there.
So I take 2
You have legs. Or no, don't. All right." So, basically says he threatens you and says if you compromise their security, we will find you, and there will not be a body left for them to find.
All right. All right. All right.
Get drank.
You will be disintegrated.
Don't get drunk.
Into a drink.
Fine. I'll
We will
stop
disintegrate
asking
your
around.
legs first, so you can feel it. And-
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, seriously, that is really fucked up.
Yes. I was programmed to fuck people up.
Hell of a writer. So,
Quote of the night. I was programmed to fuck people.
Apparently, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence got hold of that
I'm
one.
going to stop and go, listen.
Did you play an MLG horn in the background?
I'm going to stop and look at him and go, look at the death button and go, listen, based on that, if you ever need a job that's like not here, like a bouncer at a bar maybe, you're
Roll persuasion.
I don't have persuasion, but
Presence, are you?
You presents.
Yeah, you roll a 0.
I'll roll 0. If
You
it
could
works.
roll +4.
Oh no, I'm going to use that fate point.
Okay.
+2. Are you invoking? What are you invoking?
I am a crafty convict.
Okay.
I think you need to.
Interesting. I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn.
That's great. But I'll tell you what. We'll forget this conversation ever happened, and I'll bet for you in our place, and I'll figure out.
No, but really, it's not just
I'm
me.
not okay. I'm backing off on it, but
Yeah.
seriously, consider us the brass door. I don't have any
Chicago,
cards.
apparently.
Don't have any cards on me, but we're about to.
Yeah,
figure out
we've
a
heard about
teleporter
it.
for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice at this point the Doombot has personalized himself. He has a saw blade as a mohawk.
yep.
So,
So what's your name again?
they usually just call me Sawbot because I added a saw mohawk.
Awesome.
To personalize
But yeah, we
myself.
could use a bouncer or somebody, a problem solver there. You'd be perfect. And I mean, I imagine you love this place to death.
All right.
But it seems like you've already got the spiel down.
Okay.
Wander off, sit down. Okay. I just got threatened by a robot, but I think we might have a new bouncer.
I thought Warbot was our bouncer.
Does he ever actually bounce
That's
anybody?
not our anything.
Warbot's minimal.
Warbot's our living child.
Look at Sawbot. Look at him. He just told me he was programmed to fuck people up.
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of fucking badass.
Yeah, that's
Right? And he didn't do it right off.
We might have a way to get rid of Warbot.
Oh, hey, hey!
What if they become friends?
He came for us to help. That is not the way to treat
Anyway,
him.
let's
Even
shoot,
though he is.
let's shoot for drinking this guy. All right, we've got 1, 2. Ivan, you're in to drink the dude, right?
Should we be like closer to the place where we have to be tiny at to drink it?
Yeah,
no, I mean,
Oh, you agreeing to do it?
Vince isn't.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
hold on.
definitely.
How many potions?
Come on,
Let me
Vince.
write it down.
I'm out.
Hold on. If this
Rock, paper,
happens,
scissors. Rock, paper,
First,
scissors.
No, just no rock paper scissors.
if this
right now,
happens,
so.
I indicate the painting.
Yeah.
Can I take this with me?
I'll hug it. Very close to body.
Okay.
You know how I know you're gay?
All right. Yeah. So we're good. Let's go. Go on. Yeah.
Are you going as well, Mr.
Oh, hey, Saul, I didn't see you there.
I have something to do first.
Oh, so that is a no for the potion?
We're drinking a
Well,
guy.
how?
It
Logos,
is
how
human
long?
fat. It is not only just the fat.
Logos, how long would that ritual take?
Not very long.
It's actually 4,218 plus 1.
That's why it's 4,219.
Well, no, I wouldn't simplify it. This isn't a simplified expression.
I have something to take care of first, and then I'll be ready to go.
Okay, so you all do. So 5 potions is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, 10. We need to get big potions.
Oh well,
too.
yes. You have five sets of potions.
Yeah.
So you are not going.
So
out of character, I heard that they're choosing to do this. You're not going to be doing it. Actually, no. Iconoclast could VR. I'd say you could send a single nanobot module in. So
He
you could-
absorbs food through his
Yeah.
nanites, right?
Yeah.
Splash him with the potion.
Right, just hit him with the potion. Break it over him.
It feels like he won the Daytona 500.
Yeah. No, if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it.
All right. Fine. All right.
I was just laughing at the end.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
You could have Iconoclast could rig up a nanobot module for you to control. You couldn't take any loot with you, obviously, because you can't resize it, but you could help them in a fight or something like that.
okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you need the potions to get the loot anyway. So, he does give. Oh, if you want something larger than yourself, here is some grease that you rub when you and then drink the potion, and then it will go up larger with you. So for this teleporter pad, that will be.
Oh, rub grease on it.
Yes.
Okay.
It is, of course. Well, you know what it is made of. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be a theme.
Yes. It's because I work with my food. Is what I say.
Play with your food.
Yes.
instead.
Oh, yes, that is funny.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, so all of you head down to a sort of museum, kind of where they have little souvenirs and bric-a-brac from various bases that base raiders have donated. A little bit, nothing of value, just kind of like, oh, that's neat,
Right.
Flags and bits of costumes and, teeth from various monsters. And then there's a city in a bottle, which was taken from a Arctic base somewhere. But it's just a fake city. It's just a model. It says not an actual fake miniature city.
Camelot.
It's just a miniature. It's just a fake. It's just a prop. The real city in a bottle we haven't found it yet. If you find it, please let us know.
Call.
We want to know where those people are and if they have food.
The Underground's most wanted artifacts.
That's one of the other things. So
John Wall.
But yeah, so you go off to the side. Logos, of course, heard everything. So he says, "Yes, if you want to have a showdown later on, I'm happy to do this."
And he is a hard player.
I feel that we both know that would end poorly for one, if not both of us.
Well, that's what you're asking for, isn't it? You want to let me go be free, and I have to wait until you die before I can enact my vengeance?
Mostly, I was more of I wanted to make sure that I did enough good, so no matter how bad it was, it would come out in the end. But
Okay.
you made it clear that it would not matter except increase the amount of work I'd have to do. So
Okay. So is the pact the saying that you were talking about? Logos is free, except that he cannot hurt you or his allies, and he cannot enact his vengeance until...
No. I'm not asking about that.
Okay.
Anymore. Because that just... The whole reason why I'd be somewhat okay with doing this is the presumption that I could do more good
Yeah. Work up that
without him potentially sabotaging something
Sure.
else down the line.
Yeah, and he also wouldn't know anything about your plans,
Yeah.
because he couldn't interfere with you.
So I could still bring him to justice at some other point.
So that's what you agreed to do.
Yeah.
It's just a contract. It's just making one more request, essentially.
And I keep what he has taught me.
Yeah, you keep your powers.
Yeah.
Let it go, Jack.
You lose that disadvantage. You're no longer with that. And so...
And yes, I've already changed my conviction.
All right. So Logos disappears. You still have to say things. You just have to say, "I want to be able to teleport" or something like that. And that's so that.
I'll find some weird way to say it to make it sound cool.
Yeah. I like that. So it's still you still have to talk at a normal voice in order to choose your power.
Get your priorities straight, man.
Yeah.
And I looked into it.
Actually, no. It could change. You could make a new. You could come up with a new disadvantage at the same point cost. If you wanted to. Actually, no. Let me just look at your sheet. You could actually just.
Teleporte.
Where it is?
Ease play.
He's
Oh, delay.
Never needs to be polite.
Yeah, you could just you could come up with a new one minor snag instead. You could change your disadvantages now. Right now you have 2 points of disadvantages on it, so you could change it.
Are we at refresh 7 at any point?
Yes.
Can I just sync that into the refresh cost?
Well, the refresh the disadvantages lower the skill point cost, not the refresh.
Oh, okay. So how many skill points is that snag worth?
They're both worth 1 each. So.
Well, I have a floating skill point, so I'll just eat the verbal component.
Okay. So you just have to. You still have delay minors. You just have to think about what you have to do.
Right.
So you have to.
But now I can do it quietly.
Yeah. All right. So your power improves. So yeah.
And it costs nothing.
Well, Logos can't go on his murder spree yet.
No,
Yeah.
he can.
I thought you said he couldn't enact his vengeance yet.
No. I said he just couldn't take action against me or my friends.
Oh, so he could start murdering people.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Great. Well,
Campaign's gonna get awkward if we ever discover this information.
Hey, where's the bar full of dead bodies?
oh no.
we will.
There's 7 billion people we can choose from. I mean,
Statistically speaking.
yeah.
It's highly unlikely
And it-
that
wow.
we who have had dealings with logos.
Wow.
So yeah.
Most of these are probably going to be Greek.
Yeah.
So,
It's so hot, man.
so to be clear, you'd be against it if it was above the p-value of statistically significant deaths for the year.
It would have weighed in.
And then you would start feeling bad.
No, I'm going to feel awful about it.
Yeah.
But the whole point is there was no good choice.
Are there going to be some anti-Orthodox churches or something? Or
Well, the morally good choices would be the ones that wouldn't leave you with sweet superpowers.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's
No,
that.
because with the next Ragnarok
I'm done
coming
with
up
them. I'm done
faster,
with
that's
them.
not an acceptable option.
All right, that's a choice.
You'll just get yoinked, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's what happens, right?
Well, right.
No, I'm saying though, it's like to save everyone from the prophecy.
That was actually what it's called, the Great Yoink.
The great yoinking.
All right, so everyone, give me a resolve check. You're drinking human fat. It's weird.
It
Got
goes
the new
down
scene
weird.
yet?
It's like, except for you, you don't. Have,
Well, do I need to do something for the iconoclast technology because it's a different interface than I'm used to?
do you have computers?
No,
Okay, what do you have then?
Crap, I don't know. crap.
Resource fat.
just academics. So it's pretty much
We've done
everything
so much worse
comparable to it.
That's
so.
being a lawyer, so.
Yeah, the only thing I have right now is
I don't know
is
crappy
communication
music
through my,
well
unless I
enough.
just want to do my resolve through my nanotech
Swallow me.
and then have it interface that way.
No, your resolve. You're not drinking human fat, so you don't have to make that check.
Okay.
I don't think I want
I
that
just
in
didn't know
my
if-
search engine
If
history.
being plugged into something
You know.
different would be traumatic on my end, or at least. Okay.
No, you're just plugged in. It's like a video game, not a very good one. But, so anyways, resolve.
I got a 1.
Oh, I'm playing music.
Oh yeah, you're playing aesthetic.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
It's 5.
5. All right, yeah. Everyone's. What are you playing?
I'm
Music.
looking it up now.
What will,
Okay, let's take it for the team.
what will suppress a gag reflex?
We're about to find out. I don't know if that'll suppress it. But,
No, like my musical choices for this. Usually, I'm aiming to,
Yeah.
out of universe, make it worse.
Estero. Estiero.
All I remember is it being on horrible music collection ads in the 90s. So
There's also a Chris Brown song called Swallow Me Down. This is more morally compromising than drinking human fat.
Jesus.
We start drinking it, Swallow Me Down comes on, and we all just look at Wait, Jeff, what are you doing?
too soon.
That's just kind of, it's weird.
I just have a cold, distant look. It's like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, no, the music's very soothing. With the 5 superhuman, you don't have to fucking worry about.
we're so what the fuck about that. We don't
Yeah.
think about drinking human
Exactly.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I drank it. Okay.
It's like drinking. It tastes like,
Like duck fat.
liquid steak. It's
Yeah.
like just squeezing
Or
a steak
liquid
and
bacon.
Yeah.
Do we all have the aspect?
Tastes like
future cannibal.
it tastes like baking soda.
Fine young
Fine young cannibals.
Yes.
Yes, please.
That would have been another great choice. Damn it. So many missed opportunities.
So have I lost my haunted by infinite knowledge
Yes.
consequence?
We're on the pad before we drink these.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very tight fit.
Yeah. So you're inside the model city, the fake little city. It's all made out.
I
of that.
vacate a crew from the painting.
Okay.
One of them will be carrying the painting. I guess I'm assigned.
Because magic, it works.
Yeah.
Just why not?
It's awesome. And because it's a
Comic book magic. It's the best kind of magic. Fucking Doctor Strange up in the shit.
So am I just appearing a la Quantum Leap hologram next to them?
Yeah, you're a little Space Invader type, little pixel robot.
Spider.
Nope, not a spider, just a little Space Invader type.
Definitely not a spider.
So
You would never forgive me if I did that.
you walk to the statue,
where
the
you're
little
really sad that I
area you're
didn't
supposed to
play
go. There's a
better.
little pedestal, and there's a
wait
model
for
of an atom. And you are just zapped inside of that, and you're inside the proper base. And it's a very like Tronish, glowy green energy. And there's a little. Yeah, you're like, oh my god, this is awesome. I wish I could touch it with my real
this is like my
thing,
childhood.
you know, because you are in Paraton's Training Facility 5.
Paratons.
Yeah, Paraton.
Nobody.
No,
Jeff, those
The
not
paradox.
it's significant for me.
The Paradox Proton. He was an energy superhero from the ideal who the player shot into the sun.
No, just me.
Oh, just you, sorry, yeah.
I'm going to own that completely. No one else needs to be hoisted by my particular petard.
I mean, I helped a little.
But he did
Yeah.
work with Azure
All
Mask,
right,
so I'm
fine.
suddenly very interested.
I forgot,
because-
in game, did we actually figure out you shot him into the sun, or didn't?
Well, nobody's ever asked.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't.
Particular Petard is the name of my high school spoken word project.
That was good.
That was a long way to go, but it was still worth it.
Yeah. So you can see there is a glowing, like pixelated little cherub type hologram.
The chair.
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen!
Yeah.
Never again!
Welcome to Training Facility 5. Energy projectile target range and combat simulator.
Oh, fuck.
Is there a not max headroom option?
There is a warning. This facility status is currently infested.
By?
Clarify?
Genetically engineered bacterium used for combat practice. They have evolved. And
This is going to get gross. isn't it?
Macrobacterium?
I do not have a biology module, so I lack the capability to describe it to you.
Display picture?
Not that camera module is not available.
Okay.
But if you have ocular sensors, point them down that way. There is a hallway. You're sort of in an
I turn and look down the hall.
Okay.
Hell.
There is a big glowing sort of like, giant blobby kind of amoeba-looking thing, kind of rolling through there.
Just
Lincoln Park.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks like this place is all infested with kind of Shoggoth-y bacteria.
goop.
Goop. So,
How do you feel about killing goop, Trey?
Is the goop sentient?
I do not have the capability to understand that.
You try
question.
talking to it, that'll be great.
How long have they been evolving?
Module has been sensor modules have been offline slightly over 1 year and 3 months and 2 days. I mean, it's
Now-
a post Ragnarok development.
How many cells?
Unknown. I do not have a biology module to count. And
Do you have a teleporter?
yes,
Where's that at?
in the center of the base.
Of course.
Hey, I got a quick question.
Yes.
Paraton used to run this place, right?
Yes.
Didn't he work with the Azure Mask?
Yes.
Is there any data on Azure Mask here?
Yes.
Where do I get that?
The database in the East Wing.
Would that also have the information on inventor's name, who I forgot?
Tad Blanton.
Dan Button, thank you.
No.
Ah. Would you have alternate coordinates into his through the teleporter base?
His base is the Warbot Arena.
Okay, is this accessible to that area by?
Yes. You could teleport straight there from our teleporter.
Okay, so
So later you can go if you want. We're giving you a door.
Now, you already know where it is. You could physically go there. Warbot 555 gave you he ripped off his, access dongle.
yeah, we can get in there, but
So you have a garage door opener to the base.
but this way is also I didn't know if that may be a safer area into it. So
Phrasing boom.
So, there's the East
So,
Wing. There's a database.
Ivan, you want the thing,
It's kind
right? It's not over at this thing.
how
Sort of.
How
We
are
can
the,
swing by
How are
after.
the target bacteria controlled?
I do not have a biology module.
Ugh.
Do you have a memory module? I have told you that I don't have a biology module multiple times. You seem to have a problem with your short-term memory. Is your RAM at working?
I have a sword. We're good. Thanks. Unhelpful robot.
I'm a hologram. I'm an AI of this.
Okay, whatever. All right, let's go.
We weren't briefed.
The crew.
Yeah, I just kind of walk after.
Let's go, Team Purell.
I've got my camera.
Okay. Great.
I want to see how it works in microspace.
Trey,
Make an art check.
Do you realize the issues of a giant bacteria coming into contact with fungus?
That is 3.
Yeah, it works. You're taking photos.
It's magic.
Whoa, that's fucked up. That's
Thank
cool.
God we're doing that like incredible shrinking magic.
I take a picture.
You don't want to do
Sure.
science shrinking. That's no good.
That inner space shit can go to hell.
All right. So yeah, the base is divided up in sort. It's just a grid. It's a 3x3 grid. At the top there's a little entrance chamber, and then it's a 3x3 grid of rooms. The very center one is the teleporter pad. You could go straight through there. There's a giant ass Shoggoth bacteria between you and the teleporter pad. You don't know. You look to the east, to your right, and you can see there's some drippings blocking off that looks like, so the database area is there, but you'd have to deal with whatever those drippings are. It's gooped. You don't see, aside from the dripping stuff, you don't see like a big mass. The big mass is between you and the teleporter pad.
Teleporter is priority, I guess. And if anybody wants to help me get this other information, it can be worth something.
Yeah, I'll help.
I will.
Well, look, they're like bacteria, right? So like they have to have like
germs.
survived eating stuff down here that's not people.
Can we get them to eat each other?
Why don't we just like try walking by them? Like maybe they don't care because they're like bacteria.
Well, it's solidly blocking off your access. You have to go around. You can't go directly to it. Then.
So, well,
Do you want to walk around to see if there's another way?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, being a hologram, because I'm just a hologram in this.
No, you're in a nanobot mode.
Oh, nanobot,
You're
okay.
remote piloting. You're
Okay,
piloting
gotcha.
a drone bot, essentially.
All right. Well, we could, if we wanted to.
You could sacrifice yourself to give them
To test
somehow. Yeah.
But is this going to be
Well, we can we could see if that's anybody done, or I can see about making a wall and pushing them.
You can't make a wall. You can block damage and you can shoot things.
Well, I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
you're right.
You can
I'll
shoot
block
them.
I'll block. We could see if they do react to that. So,
So you want to poke it?
You could run into it essentially with your force field and see if you don't get eaten by it.
so at this point, we don't know what it
Well,
eats.
or you could walk around it. So
It's
you're.
biomass?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man. I'm okay walking around, like,
Yeah. All right. So you start walking.
but it's
around.
like if you want to like poke it, you can poke it.
Well, I'm also the most expendable in this case. So since
Okay.
the rest of you are actually here.
I mean, I kind of want to see him poke it.
I mean, I'm not going to stop the man from poking it.
Yeah, I mean,
Poke it,
I'm curious.
Yeah,
It's
I
Can we
mean,
poke it
like-
with that sword?
To get my
All right. So you're running into it.
I'm taking video.
Let's see how far I bounce.
All right. Give me a force field check.
All right.
I consign 4,000 souls to a probable Grecian death.
What's that, Saul?
4,200, 4,218.
Plus 1.
Plus one.
All right. That's going to be at a +2.
Okay. This is a 5. So you immediately get stuck. It starts eating away at you. It seems to think you're food.
Okay. So
You alright over there?
You're stuck inside of it, yeah.
yeah, it's
Do you need some help at getting out?
yes. So it seems to be feeding on the energy from the shield.
Hand, come on.
Not certain of how long it's going to last. So is this also skilled at the superhuman tier as well?
It's an ascendant, actually. It's really
Shit.
good at eating things.
Yeah, this is going to be an issue.
If
Come
you
on.
take 3 physical stresses, your
pull
molecule
out.
starts, just,
Oh, that's lots of sparks.
yeah.
Don't touch him. Don't, let's get a rope. Do we have a rope?
I need that scarf for later, okay?
Saul, do you have a rope? You can make ropes, right?
In theory.
You could telekinesis them out of there.
Yeah.
Do
Like, when
it.
is telekinesis useful?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll kit up some telekinesis.
Okay, give me a roll.
You alright, Saul? You seem kind of down.
Everything will be fine.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 4.
All right. Your pop pulled out.
Ugh, okay.
Kind of reacts.
So that's gonna work. Okay.
It's fine.
So it looks
So you
like,
can walk around and see if there's another way.
I just wanted to see. Let's walk around.
No, I was curious too to see if it absorbed any kind of energy. So
So
like it
that move unusual.
Your holograph, like all kind of
Physical
shaky
force
now.
of Mars.
Yes.
slightly artifact.
You can pick up objects now from a distance for the rest of the scene. You can.
Kind of like Vanellope from.
You realize it's too big to move the entire thing, but you could make a little. You could push it.
You can part the sea.
Yeah, you can't fully part the sea. It's
Amoeba tunnel?
Yeah. No, it's very curious. So you walk around to the other side, away from the dripping side.
I mean, somebody could try to roll the notice that I didn't talk to Logos about that first.
I wasn't. That was.
Yeah, nobody's paying attention.
I don't have that skill.
No. So
Could not be asked to care.
Actually, I'm a bit dumb.
yeah, these are very. In case you haven't noticed, no one's here is playing a super observant. Like I really care about my.
You know,
other
and
friends.
that's been the dumb thing because I have the energy projection, so
Trying.
Trey
You're not
goes
trying
this
blast
fast.
no, that's also my notice
You
too
trade
because I can
your
see energy traces.
No, you were inside of it.
I do trade my heart.
You did not
It
notice
can't be
it.
helped.
Okay,
He's a
so-
teenager.
because you were literally
naturally self-obsessed.
If he uses his power again, then
Okay.
His trials and
Like 30
tribulations.
something. I have no excuse.
So you walk around. You're in some sort of sensor module. You see there is a screen showed up that it shows a very nice suburban house. And there are people walking around, and it's like a man and a wife, and they're arguing with each other. They're speaking English with Australian accents, which I will not attempt to mangle.
Gotcha.
But they
Are
are
you on Angie's list then?
something like that. Well, actually, no. They're talking about getting the cleaners because the cleaners aren't doing anything about. Look at this mold. There's all this ugly mold on here, and it's pointing directly at the camera. And you can see from a little. Well, you can't really see what they're looking at exactly, but they're pointing like right below where the camera would be showing. So
Computer?
you don't get a response.
I figured it's worth a shot.
If anybody has computers or technology, they could try and.
I have computers.
All
I
right.
have technology.
Technology, but I'm out 5.
I got it at 5.
Oh, very good.
I
People
got a
tier.
9.
Okay. Well, computers was actually the really relevant. With technology, you realize this what you realize what the sensor module is like showing you what the teleporter pad, the area that the teleporter pad is currently keyed to. So it's like you don't teleport in blind. So this is some house that was obviously relevant to the ideal. And now you can move. You figure out the controls. So you can actually move the camera around, and you see more of that little. You see the bacteria is actually teleporting. The teleport is currently active. It's like an open gate, and the bacteria is just growing out of it. It has a big mold. They think it's a mold infestation,
But it's bacteria.
it's a genetically engineered super bacteria, which you don't know what it does.
Awesome.
Let's put it in the library.
Yeah.
There we go.
Triple threat.
So,
Dimension nope.
yeah.
End game, we face off against the library.
So you realize if you can figure out what this house is relevant for, you might be able
Yeah,
to
for Riverside.
do that. Get some more information, get some loot out of it, or you could just, if you can, you walk over to the other side and you can see from as you walk past the sensor module, you can see the teleporter pad now. But yeah, there's a big. It's active. It's running, and the bacteria is growing into it. You know, so you're only seeing the tail end of the bacteria. It is trying to grow as much as possible. So you realize it's getting its food source from somewhere. So there's somewhere in the space that is feeding the bacteria, and it is using that to, exfiltrate into this Australian house.
So we should scout out, figure out what's going on, and then our first move should be to shut off the teleporter so it doesn't rearguard action all of it back in here to defend itself.
Well, also, I mean, I don't exactly want a super bacteria loose in the world. That seems like a bad idea.
Right, but if it all comes back, we're all going to die horribly.
Yeah.
Well, except
Yes.
him, because he's just piloting a drone.
It's just Australia.
Look, man, they got it rough already.
Granted, if I watch everybody else die, that's probably going to have a negative effect on my composure.
Oh yeah.
Snow.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I mean, the bacteria probably has
we
an
turn
actual
off the teleporter.
When we're ready, because obviously it's going to come attack us when we do that.
Why?
It's going to be annoying.
Because we will have cut it in half.
But isn't that what bacteria likes? Isn't that like,
No.
Isn't that like,
Only
any of
like
you
doing it?
Yes.
Do any of you have any scientific skills?
No.
Okay.
No.
Can I
Alright.
possibly roll academic at a -2? Just-
Yeah, you could try.
okay, just to
Yeah,
see
I
if
have
I can.
academics at 1.
I have academics at 3, but this is going to be a bare bones education, so.
Well, I mean, you specified it as like law stuff, not as science.
So, but
And
yeah.
I think there's a separate science skill. So
Yeah. Alright, so if I'm going at my -2, I just got a +2.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I was thinking.
No, you do get something useful out of it. You look at it and you realize it's already changed based on how you attacked it. So every time it's going to respond to its environment very quickly. Every time you fuck with it, it's going to change. It seems right now it's still to be
Well,
dormant.
does it even want to be going on a teleporter, or is it just growing on a teleporter?
It's mindless. I mean, you can tell that much.
All right.
It's doing its thing
it's just-
because it just happened that way.
So you can
Each
just
divide
So if
continuum.
we give it a concerted attack from all of us? No.
Then we just immunize it against them. I can't even attack.
You see, you can scout out the rest of the base.
You could take it to.
I'm not putting it in my house.
Drop it in fucking.
Yeah, let's go.
no,
Yeah, let's go
not-
look
not
at.
your house.
Let's go look at other parts.
All right. So a quick survey. It's not that large of a base. There is It's basically a shooting range for energy weapons, with a facility like Paraton was apparently training to fight microscopic organisms in tight environments. Like apparently anybody can roll academics at full, try and figure out what they might have been doing.
I almost chose academics.
So,
I got it at 4.
Okay. Oh yeah, you remember this. A group of the Ideals, including Paraton, shrunk themselves to save the mind of a super scientist who was irradiated, had super mutant cancer. So they had an incredible journey inside someone's brain, and
Nice.
this is obviously a training facility designed to practice for that kind of thing.
And then they did it, and Paraton was like, "Oh fuck, I don't need this place anymore."
Well, when you're in a post-scarcity technology environment, you kind of do that. You're like, there's a reason why there's so many bases around.
All right, so we'll find a place to turn off teleporters.
You find the teleporter control, so you can do that easily. There's also the other sections are the shooting range itself. You already found the targeting database, which has all the information about all the missions and things that ran in the space, including Azure masks, stats, and other interesting details. There is a comm facility built next to the teleporter, and there's also the incubator, where all the bacteria is getting its food from. There's a long kind of tendril coming out of it and just feeding. Basically, it's getting a little Cronenberg up in the incubator.
All right, maybe we go get the database and we turn off the teleporter controls, and then we just take the teleporter, and then we get big again.
Okay, well, the database itself is a big armored server. With that computer and technology score, you realize it's a big. All that it has an encrypted screen, an encrypted password, so you don't have any way of.
Can you hack it?
Well, not at mundane tier. Here.
But he's like a robot.
You don't. He doesn't have hacking skill. He can shoot and block. Yeah, he's a space invader.
If you want to explain it to me, but I don't really have.
No, you don't have superhuman hacking skills. It's ideal tech. It's designed to protect against hacking. Super genius criminals. You could basically rub it with grease and take it with you and find someone to hack it for you.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, we'll just rub it with grease.
You can rub it with grease, or we have aesthetic here. Could he possibly hijack me through that and then use it as a link to the bacteria?
Play vaporwave so he gets better at hacking. Until he can hack time.
One thing. The other thing is in the room with dripping. There's a different strain of the bacteria there that is feeding off the cable wiring there, and it's dripping sort of battery acid. So
That's pretty bad.
It will be a test every round to not take damage in that room because drippy, drip. And it may evolve if you try and take action against it.
So if we have somebody with a force field walk in, quickly apply the grease to what we need, and get the fuck out.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you could do that and then just have deal with it later.
So what will happen? So let me just lay that out. What'll happen is we'll grease it, and then when we get big, it'll get big, shatter the containment, and let the bacteria into the underground.
No, it's magic grease. Don't worry.
Never mind. It's magic grease.
All right, go magic grease.
Yeah. So yeah, So all you have to do is make a force field check.
Yeah, I am
Against the drippy drip drip.
Yeah, and I am definitely spending a point for Photonic Defender.
Okay.
Since
Vince, I believe in you.
Guilty.
You got this.
There's lots of words that it means. All of them are accurate.
all right, yes. So that's gonna be one. That'll
Yeah,
be
guilt is not on there.
1, 4, 5, 6.
All right, you block all the damage.
It's like just going in there. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
So you block it out. You grease up the server, and it just
I hear that's good for him.
yeah.
You gotta do.
You realize it's
called
human.
a tower.
By the way, it's human grease. And
I'm not touching it though.
your robot arms are, and it feels like your arms thanks to the really advanced robot pilot.
Oh no!
You can feel the texture.
I'll pay you extra. Don't worry about
Just
it.
make me have. I'm just doing my resolve check.
All right, you get a fate point. That was, you're really gross.
You ate a person.
No, he's
I
rubbing
did
a person.
not.
Yeah, that's
No, it's not on his skin. It's on
Fuck
his-
you, and I get a 5 on that.
All right,
that
you're
one.
fine.
It's like,
You're rubbing.
why did she put force
Yeah.
feedback into this?
Yeah, exactly. You put the lotion in the basket.
You could have just asked the guy who has telekinesis.
Thanks for
Alright, is there like a knot-infested wall, like a solid,
Yeah.
like a solid wall?
Yeah, like in the camera room.
Yeah. Can I just rip that out?
Okay, sure, you do that.
I will rip
There's,
that out.
okay, there's some sparks. Looks
Yo,
really cool.
what?
I got this. We're good.
Okay.
What is
Doing
it?
vandalism now?
No, we're good. So turn off the teleporter, and we got this.
Okay.
Good. I'm
What do you
carrying a
have?
giant wall.
Okay. All right, who's going to turn off the teleporter?
What do I have to do?
Technology.
It's basically
I've got an
being
unusual
really
dodge.
close to the bacteria when you cut it in half.
dodge unusual.
I've got move unusual.
I don't know.
I can send a mummy in there.
Right? I'm not saying one
You
of my
could send a mummy in
A
there.
Botep, go get him!
Bubba Hotep.
Actually, the mummy does not know what button to press. It's a mummy.
Oh, wait. Can you guys tell me what button to press? And I just.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. So he has telekinesis. So
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah!
See, it's so useful.
yeah.
Problem solving by
so,
committee. All right.
It's like, why are we worried about being close to
All right, you guys go get.
all right, now it's you pissed it off. It's going into boss form fight. So if you want to
Well,
grease
why is
up
it pissed off?
because you cut it in half, you turn up the teleporter.
Okay.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
It's a
Great link.
bacteria seems like they want to do the division thing.
Well,
On their
this bacteria,
terms.
yeah, on their terms. It's not very happy.
Trey, did you go to school?
You've irritated it. So
Maybe we should start taking you to school.
it starts growing.
Are there things-
All right, I'm going to take
All
the
right,
wall, which it
yeah.
obviously can't eat through,
Yeah.
or I would have eaten through this already. And I'm just going to nudge it out of the way.
Okay.
How
Physical force.
Go
Physical
away.
force. It's really big. And heavy.
I get a +4.
It gets a 5.
No.
It's big and heavy. So, do you want to spend a fate point?
Yeah,
Okay. You start pushing it aside. It is half off the teleporter pad.
on this tell faster.
And it starts, bits of it start dripping on you. So next round you'll take damage. So that's your action. Let's see here. Vincent, what are you going to do?
Since this was actually meant to respond to energy beams, I'm just going to fire on it.
Okay.
So, and spending a fate point through burns, floats like a particle, burns like a wave.
Okay.
All right, so that still would be 1, 2, 4.
Nothing. It's big and heavy and just absorbs energy. So, Ivan.
Is there any object I can use to hit it with? For strike unusual.
Yeah, there is a as when he ripped out that there's some metal paneling that you could use as a club or something like that.
All right, I'm going to use that, and essentially, I'm going to awkwardly try to stir it
Okay.
to upset its process.
Yeah, you can apply aspect.
Fighting.
To stir that mitochondria.
And I'm going to
that's
have
the power
Swan help me do this.
Okay.
So,
As I'm fighting over the screen, quickly unplug it and rub it in grease.
You guys are heroes.
Grease the pad!
Yeah.
Grease the pad!
Sorry. That's a +2 total.
Plus Superhuman.
So.
It can't resist that, actually, because it's... however, it will spray you.
Can I dodge that, or am I...
Yes, you can. You can do that, yeah. Wow, it gets...
Should I bother?
Well, hold on. It's Ascendant, so it's a higher tier. So.
Fuck.
But no, roll at least a 1 and you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You usually dodge all the way.
It's just I stumble at like...
All right, he has an aspect. It's stirred, not it's stirred and shaken. So anyone can invoke that for a +2 invoke.
That's funny.
Make it easier.
Jeff.
I'm gonna crank up the tunes. Give us a scene aspect.
Okay, yeah.
The scene aspect is going to be push it real good.
All right.
That's 4.
All right. Scene aspect. Free invoke. So Agata.
I'm going to focus on greasing the pad.
Okay. Give me
You know
athletics.
what I mean?
How much can you agree?
A great phrase.
First grease servers. How we grease
I cannot wait for the comments of this episode.
Just a 1.
Just a 1. He greased a little.
Okay.
There's a lot to grease.
Grease faster!
Can I tag aspects to...
You could if you wanted to.
You
I did-
push the grease real good.
Yeah.
yeah, I want to push the
All right,
grease.
that's 3. You've almost greased all of it.
Yeah!
You just need 1 more point to fully grease
Trey
it.
watches and feels wrong.
Saul, do you want to finish the greasing?
And yet so right.
Or do you want to attack? You want half of it is still on the pad. You could try and push it, the rest of it off.
Get the fuck out of our way.
Okay.
Yeah, Saul, you seem really aggressive today.
I kind of went 90s
And I'll
comic
spend
dark.
a fate point
Okay.
on that.
What'd you get?
With the fate point, that'll be a 3 superhuman, because I'm doing telekinesis.
Okay.
Or not superhuman. The one above that. Because
Okay.
or no.
Plus this
Yeah, so
other
it's
guy.
extraordinary, then superhuman, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, superhuman.
Yeah, superhuman.
3 superhuman.
3 superhuman. It has some. Let's see here. It beats you by 1.
I'll spin the other one.
All right. You push it entirely off the pad. So new round. It is first off, Trey. There's going to be resist damage.
Okay.
Because it's dripping acid on you.
I have a +4 again.
All right, with a 4, you manage. It's dripping on you, but you're
You were covered in literal living fungus.
Yeah, the fungus eats the acid somehow. You don't know how biology works, and neither does the comic book writer in this case. And it all works out for the best.
can do that,
So,
We need a base reader's potion mixed ability.
I am again pushing it and going, go away.
it's fully off the pad. So, Agata, if you can get 1 more athletics, at least +1.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You can fully grease it up.
Let's do it. I'm going to spend a fate point.
Okay, so
I did it.
All right, you fully greased it
Oh,
up.
baby.
So the teleporter pad disappears. So now it's just going to attack people. You just have to spend 1 action.
Drink your potions!
Yeah, that'll be. Let's see here. You've already acted, Agata. So
I greased the pad.
You just took damage, so you can
Gotta say
act.
that
So
as
you
many
could
times.
you could just punch out now and drink your potion.
Well, it's my... I should hold it back.
Okay.
Until everyone else is gone.
All right. So you're just in the drone thing. So.
Is there a self destruct on it? Or?
Sure, of course there is.
Nerf this!
Yeah,
Exactly.
All right, yeah, go give it. All right. So you fly right into the mass of it.
Using my shield to protect it until I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it very as
So
far as
that's
I
what's
can.
going on right now. So it's building up.
Why does he keep ramping into it?
Ivan, what do you want to do?
There's a point.
He did know the song wasn't for him.
All right, are we out of here? Are we out of here?
Yes, get out of here!
Let's go.
Hug your painting!
I crossfade to love
Get-
potion number 9.
Pile the old folks into the painting. Hold, cling tenaciously to
I
it.
love how deep we roll.
God, I'm gonna miss them. Anyhow,
all right.
after that year, and down the potion.
All right. And then Jeff.
Like I said, crossfade to love potion number 9. And
Okay.
bottoms up.
So
No,
you,
bottoms up.
Thought not yet reference.
Yeah. So Saul.
I'm going to help Trey. I'll quaff the potion when Trey does.
Okay. So you're waiting. So
I guess we drink it there.
Okay.
Everybody else is gone.
I'm still here.
Oh yeah, I'll wait for her. Yeah, I got it.
all right. So the three. Yeah, if you're waiting for him, all three of you are going to take an attack. It starts spraying acid everywhere. It's further evolved. Oh, actually, there's a giant explosion that sprays chunks of it everywhere. So you get a fate point. Everyone else
I'm
is going
helping.
It seems like a good idea.
Yep.
It's gone, isn't it?
Wow. It's still a 2 superhuman. Even with a -4 on it, because it was just in a tier.
I got a 2 on flight to avoid it.
Yeah.
Fly out
Plus
of the way.
3.
All right.
Wow.
And then we lost Target.
That is -2. Superhuman.
Okay, so that's 4 stress. You were sprayed with acidic chunks of
Yeah.
genetically engineered bacterium. Are you out?
No, I'm gonna take a moderate.
Okay.
Cooked leg.
Yeah. Ow. That fucking sucks. All right, I'll invoke that right now. You drop your potion. It doesn't shatter, but because it falls to the ground and falls into a chunk of it.
Nice.
So,
Into it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, you you could use telekinesis to try and pull it out.
Yep. That's 2.
All right, you pull it out. It's floating in air. Agata, give me an athletic check. You can get there and yeah, I'll give you a fate point if you want to fail that. Do you have a fate point?
He can fail it all on his own.
Yeah.
I do want a fate point.
All right, you trip.
My leg.
Yeah, your leg, and you fall in another pit of acid. You or another chunk. You take 1 stress.
Okay, I can deal with 1.
So Trey, your fern's getting horribly burned. What are you gonna do?
I guess I will spike the wall down so
Alright.
it kind of stays upright.
Yeah.
It's got a blob around it at
Yep.
least. And I guess I will run over to her.
Okay. Give me. Yeah, you can leap over to her.
It is a +2 superhuman.
Okay. It's +2 superhuman. You could grab the potion out of midair and then just force it down her throat, I guess.
Oh my god.
But you'll still be here this.
I guess I will do it.
Okay. You do that. So. Yeah.
It's like a go-gurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Go-gurt is people!
Just go get green out.
All right.
How is it? It varies from person to person.
Let's see. God, I'm just rolling like shit. +3 superhuman for you two, since you're the 2 here. Damn.
+4.
All right, you're dodging shit all the time, but there's less and less space for you to go. But you two can. There's nothing else left for you to do other than drink your potions, I guess. Yep.
Go.
All right. Everyone gets up. So the base is destroyed, though. Weirdly enough.
We didn't burst through the ceiling as we grew giant.
No, you just kind of dimensionally shifted back in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
But there is a small burning model city in the.
Oh yeah, no, it smells terrible. And there's a house in Australia that's going to have some problems now.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
It
couple
didn't have
who's-
problems already.
Yeah. Well, it's
Sorry for the couple
It was
who's
on-
renting.
It mathematically has less mold than it did before.
all right. That's fair. So
the drop
you
is
have the
mutated.
teleporter pad. You have an armored encrypted server you can try and unlock. So it's a plot within the future.
It is greasy.
It is greasy though,
Human
and it
grease.
just smells a little bit.
I realize there's one question that I didn't ask.
Well, you can go visit a grave after they put him in the ground.
Yeah, you gotta wait like 3 days for family to get here. It was unexpected.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. You'll be
Yeah, it
extinct.
wasn't entirely unexpected.
It'll be like,
It would be
kind of rude to go to the wake and say, "Hey, come on, I need something more."
No, the answer to this question would be pretty self-evident before too long. I was going to ask whether it would be all at once or if Logos was going to savor it.
Well, you can't predict the future, so he doesn't know. Yeah. Well, if you hear about a massacre of 4,218 people,
That's what I'm saying.
then you can take a guess.
Watch the news.
Were like 300 of those people actually caribou or something?
Yeah. Reincarnated into reindeer. I don't know. I look how Aaron's like, oh, how dare, oh, you can't go that way. 300 reindeer going light too soon, man.
Logo strikes.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
In Norway, 300 reindeer on a mountain plateau were killed by lightning at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
That's why it's like,
Well, the explanation was because
This is
of
the
all
thing
the
that has
rain that
happened.
had been there and the topsoil was so
got
was so wet, it just conducted it, and of course,
Are you Googling
all
it
these
right
creatures.
now?
Yeah, it's
323 rings.
because there's been an issue like in Siberia with the
Been an issue. Reindeer.
Fuck you, Santa.
Well, the reindeer kebabs, it's kind of a seasonal thing.
and they're already barbecued for you.
Well, I learned something.
All right, so you've gotten everything you need for your barter bar. You can bring the teleporter pad back to the brass door.
Yay!
You can start setting that up. So you resolved your personal plot to a degree. So has Saul.
Until it produces more plot.
I mean, to the point where we could time skip in the future. But let's see here. It sounds
So
like
Warbot Arena's still in play.
War Bottle Arena still play. Still Jeff's plot still has 2 leads to go. Ivan, you talked to Max. Oh yeah, before you go, leave New York. Do you let Max into the underground,
I was
knowing
told-
that if he fucks up, you will be held responsible?
I have something else that might be worth more
Okay.
to Maxwell, but I want to share. I want to make a share once I can get into it.
With the group, you mean?
I'll tell the group. Listen, I really want to find out about Azure Mask. All right.
Hi.
He put me away, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. When somebody kicks your ass and you go to jail for 5 years, you tend to fixate a little bit.
Is it like revenge?
No.
He's one of the heroes who disappeared in Ragnarok.
Yeah. So I mean, I just really am trying to figure out how good was he really? How bad? Is there it's a personal thing, okay? It's just a work with, okay?
Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of concerned there's a whole underground vigilante thing going on in Miami in his name.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Does this have something to do with the robot that's programmed to fuck people up?
Yeah. Basically, I had one thing in the works, and then he basically said he was gonna fuck me up and shoot my legs off first. I scream and torture me.
Well, that is fucked up.
Yeah, I know. Be a great bouncer though, right?
Oh yeah.
He'll be nice until it's time not to be nice.
Right. He's perfect. Are you gonna start shit with Sawbot? No.
That's what he's called?
Sawbot.
That's awesome.
Yes. He has a buzzsaw for a mohawk.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
That is pimp.
Yeah. Anyway, as your mask.
I just want to find out more about it. Figure out what's going on.
Saw about to be my pimp.
Saw Swayze bot.
So I'm just saying, if I can get this exchange going, you guys will benefit too. I get all this information. I can probably get some loot out of it. I can train up, and I'm just going to be honest. The Golden Game, they're not going to live forever.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
already
rough.
kind of kicking in now that they're no longer in the painting as much.
Crime Grandpa's going to be.
I'm just concerned about the future.
Yeah,
Are we going to take him to a bank robbery up north?
I was kind of hoping. I mean, they might ask for one last hurrah. I have an idea, but I really need.
It's okay, buddy. He's with all the other bank robbers.
What if we
Rob Walters are content.
That's a problem for another day.
Yeah, don't worry. You guys don't have to worry about this.
Are we
all
going
right?
to go see
Sorry,
Dillinger?
my own
Yeah, we're going to see
Yeah.
Dillinger. We're going to see Dillinger.
Just whenever it does come time, let us know. We'll work something out.
Farm that Cuddy and her best friend live
I
together
actually
on.
have a plan for the year in between based on this. Okay, I'm building it for the year in between.
All right, so you are going to make the deal with Max?
I'm not going to get him in. I'm going to make a different deal.
Okay,
now,
what's the deal?
If the group's cool with it, I'm going to.
It sounds like they are.
The server, yeah.
Oh, the armored encrypted server.
The server has information that he might.
Oh yeah, no, that's a huge score for a reporter.
Right.
He can get some hackers to break it open for him,
And we share everything. And of course, I will sell you the server, but I also want the information.
okay, he can't give you any money then, but he will give you the information and
All right.
break it open himself.
Right. So, out of character, this is like part of whatever goes on in the interim time, and I've got another plan for what goes on.
Well, with that, since you give him an ideal server, still stinking.
Don't
human grease.
Never mind the smell. Don't you just
and acid dripping to bacterium. Some of which sized up with you.
That's probably not good.
Well, there were somebody there like Saulbot disintegrated or something.
Oh, Saulbot's really stand up.
He's an enforcer. He's programmed. To fuck people up.
Hey,
teleporter addresses
as
this.
he is a robot,
Yeah.
pain literally does not hurt.
This is true.
Unless it's programmed in.
Oh no, nothing less. Just fucking people.
Sways bod.
Fucking people.
Damn it, Sways bod.
Does he actually tear people throws out?
I just want a shirt with like a rock of soccer robot. It's programmed to fuck people up.
There it is. The first RPPR t-shirt.
Tell me your first thought was not, we need to hire this guy. He needs to be the bar.
It does.
It's scared your character.
I think I proved myself hired. Oh God.
All right, so Maxwell takes a serve. He does tell you. You just want to know, the Zerg Mask wasn't one guy.
Okay.
There was a training program. It was started by one hero in the 60s, but as he got older, he started recruiting other people, and he had a whole system set up that someone found the places, found the manuals, and it started up again. So
during the year, I'm going to Miami at some point.
Yeah. So you could infiltrate that, but now there's a whole vigilante group. They operate not just in Miami, but throughout the Southwest or South. The South basically.
Basically, out of character. We'll discuss that later. What happens
Yeah.
in the year in between, because it'll involve that. I kind of had an idea that was going that direction, so perfect. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's they've been keeping that, and of course now the thing is now because of the ideal isn't around. The question I think they're going to splinter there because some of them want to keep the ideal cold, but some of them are like full base raiders. They're trying to break shit, juice up in ways that they aren't supposed to. Azure Mask was all like there's a couple things that he had to up the bows, mostly gadgets and armor and shit. He didn't get magic swords or power armor or
it's another fighting style for me to pick up.
Yeah. These people, man, it's a arms race. Some guy gets a super soldier drugs, you get a disintegrator cannon. If he gets a disintegrator cannon, you get a nuclear weapon. If he gets that, you get you summon a death god, and then it just goes there. What?
There's a lot of death god summoning, in this world.
Yeah. Someone tries to summon a death god, you just release an atmosphere annihilator above the rich before he finishes.
That was to let not Krishna go home.
Yeah,
I mean and they were Russian mob guys. No, it was terrible.
They were bad
Still.
people. All right, so that's your lead.
Yeah, not the most horrific crime of humanity perpetrated by this group anymore.
But
You don't know that.
title for a little while.
Well, it still does as far as we know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep
making it
giving
up.
you shit about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. He's still gonna be like,
Yeah, the body count was barely a dozen, and they were all really bad people, so it was fine.
I was complicit in it.
Yeah.
and they were shooting at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were bad people. Let's see, how long can everybody go? Keep going. We could do that. We could get into War Arena. I mean, if you ever want to.
I do have to work it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Yeah. Well, then we could cut off now.
All have to adult.
Next week we'll do Upland for 2 weeks. Then we'll go back. We'll finish off War Arena before I go to Peru, and then. Jeff, you're kind of, and then if we have time, we'll see how farther we can get into yours, and that's it. Everybody else is kind of ready for their time skip for the phase 2 of the campaign, dealing with the reign of chaos and the civil rights movement for non-humans and all that other shit. So
Barely escaped that.
yeah. So, question, comment, discussion session. This is an interesting session.
That was
I kind
really
of assumed
fun.
everyone was like, "Yeah, no, we'll go to War Arena," and it's like, "No,
Fuck it.
yeah, let's go."
It was right there.
Yeah.
Right?
Tiny. It was like we were there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, like,
Close.
killing children and, like, manipulating.
I'm not
Are you
suggesting.
saying it wouldn't happen, folks?
I'm saying
It's a
that, like,
possibility,
one,
but it's
not not a given that you would be able to kill them. Like
It's an extreme possibility that there will be a child that will die.
Before the child fighting, we had a team building exercise.
Besides, the child, if anyone's going to be killing kids, it would be another kid. Like, it's Lord of the Flies someday.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah. Because it's Pokemon.
Our hands are clean right now. Ish. Today.
I mean, once we wash the human grease off of them.
I didn't touch it with my hands. Wait, I did.
That's the thing.
So clean.
Lot of your lights. So push it real good. So and swallow it.
Swallow me down.
Swallow me down.
Swallow me down and grease it good.
God damn it.
Take you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.